That's on, that's on, that's on, that's working. Music on. What am I missing? Oh, yeah. Moser. Working.
Tell you what, though, right? I picked some bad times to do shit. I go to the doctor's Monday, Tuesday, some point, like start of the week.
Monday,
like,
Tuesday,
oh yeah,
Wednesday,
we're gonna
Thursday.
try it on something like that. And yeah, we're gonna try it on some new meds. I'm like, sick, right? Cool. Well, whatever. I don't care. Completely forgetting that I've got to come off the meds I'm on slowly. So I'm not sleeping. I'm sweating like fuck. Plus, then the heat on top of it.
Morning,
I rolled over at 2:30 this morning and gave up. I'm like, fuck this.
Wow. I'm hoping this global one that I'm wearing today is part of the ones that are not tied to a DOC. I'm in Seattle, by the way.
That's Washington, ain't it?
Not. Yeah, really north.
It's like above California.
Yeah, up near Bakersfield, whatever it is that the long run starts at. Up there somewhere.
Hold on.
Widowmaker says, hello, Luke.
Widowmaker. Morning, Widowmaker.
I'm not going to use my shifter today, guys. I'm just going to chill out because, to be honest, I kind of wasn't supposed to be on, you know? But I'm still going to do the convoy minute we're supposed to be doing because, you know, it promotes the VTC, of course it does.
I don't know what tag or what colours I'm in. I haven't touched ATS, TMP in eons.
To be honest, that reminds me, mine needs changing. Company. Oh, there's a company over there. I'll do it.
Oh, yes, soppy cunt, Luke.
You said it.
I'm like, why the fuck's it not telling me what server I'm on? Boot to single player.
There was I noticed that this morning there was a very small update for ATS this morning. I don't know what they did. It's probably a tiny fucking fix doing them.
Looking at the devlog for it on their post, it was a graphics fix. They had some floating textures somewhere. I keep up to date on their stuff because it's me, and why wouldn't I?
Oh yeah.
It's been so long since I've driven in this game.
New beta out on both ATS and ETS already. Yeah, probably it's the new thing that they want to, you know, they want to rush out something else. It's kind of what they're doing at the moment. As soon as they finish one DOC, it's kind of like, let's do another one.
Phoenix, wait, it said Seattle.
Yeah. So if
That's
you go,
Washington.
Yeah, north. Well, it's just south of Bellingham.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, mine's a ghost tag. Ignore that.
Well, it's
been a while. All right. Where are you?
Well, I'm right next to the F7, so if you've F7'd in, I'm right next door.
Are you in that job site?
Right next door.
Yeah.
Come on, give me the fucking mouse is jiggly this morning. Or unless it's just me not awake yet. It could be the latter. It could be me not awake yet.
Are you in here? Is it like a scrapyard?
No. If you came out of the F7 and I think it's basically turn right and right again, you would have seen me.
Oh, I went left to that scrapyard there.
Mm-hmm.
Overline caller. Been a while since I've driven trucks.
Oh, what the fuck? I just about tipple out of it, did I? Thank you, game. Fucking literally the tiniest motion. Guys, if you want to join this morning, we're in Seattle.
What's your ID number?
Oh, fucking down, do
21.
There you go, 21. Nice, see. Is some requests on? I believe so. We are with Spotify this morning. Yep. Yeah, requests are on.
I've had that Ella Langley song stuck in my head for ages. I'm on the way.
60 clicks, and you've gone for the remix version. Did you really want the remix version?
What does it do it through? YouTube?
Spotify. Spotify
How
subscription.
the fuck do you... What's your Spotify Premium? It just works?
No, I had to link it to Lumia.
Well, you can do it through Lumia. Oh, I know what I'm doing later.
Yeah, you do the dev options. You get the code out of your dev options in Spotify. Whack it into your Lumia. Boom! People can request through channel points and shit like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in here.
God, that's a bright colour.
Well, it's the same green and everything that we use for ETS.
Yeah, there's just a lot of purple on there for my liking.
But it was either a lot of purple or a lot of green.
I'd prefer the green. In all honesty.
I mean, this is the first combination of colours that I tried that looked really fucking good. I've not tried.
I might have a crack at a few.
By the way, I'm still on start screen. Yeah, I know. I was waiting for people to come in, dude. Jeez.
At some point. Because that looks like another VTC's colours. With that purple being there. Like that.
Mm-hmm. Spotify says it's okay, but why didn't that Ben Walker thing come up?
Some of them have licensing things for stream. You cunt. Oh God, this truck's got blue underglow inside it. I never knew that.
Oh, there we go. It did work. It is working now. Okay. Just the first one didn't.
Hope there's no collisions here.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. TMP.
Hold on.
Boom. Need to change the last three letters on my thing to M-A-N.
There you go.
Okay, apply.
I did my tag too.
Aye. But yeah, guys, we're in Seattle. I've got some acidic ammonia. I'm still using the same character as what I used the other day. So basically, I've got a truck and nothing else. Let's stick that down there somewhere because I won't be using the actual dash itself.
Your truck sounds like it needs a fucking service. It's rattling.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fucked. Oh my God, I can't
Yeah,
drive.
that one went in, dude. Right, let's go. Alex, good morning. How we doing? Looks like I'll be streaming twice today, guys. So I'll be sort of taking over Convoy for a minute because he's indisposed, shall we say? Well, he had a bad night, had a bad day yesterday, so And it looks
Has
like
he put a ping out?
Yeah, he's already put at 1 o'clock this morning saying he wasn't going to be streaming today. See you Saturday. Yeah, mate. I mean, we've had like as many fans as we can get in the bedroom on all night just to keep us relatively cool. So you know, minute not being able to sleep, I don't fucking blame him.
I've got windows open, AC on, and everything, and I'm still not.
I mean, it's going to be a slightly better day today. I mean, the highs of 28, 29, so it's going to be
Lucky
a slightly
bastard.
better day.
Nope, not for us.
And Sunday it's going to be 23, apparently.
Did you get them storms?
You?
We didn't either. We were meant to get storms at like midnight, 1 o'clock this morning, and we didn't get fucking shit.
Well, the thing is, for us, it's got to make it into the fishbowl.
Yeah.
That's the thing. For us, it's got to make it into the fishbowl. If it don't make it into the fishbowl, it won't do shit. Why is my sim dash not fucking working?
Have you updated it to the newest version?
It was working. Well, I updated it the other day. It was working the other day. It's like I just turn it off and on. It will probably work. Didn't dash for iRacing. That's probably why. Yeah, America. I want American truck. There you're working. I don't want that screen now. I want that screen.
Oh shit! Good point. I'm running iRacing settings on my Moser. Well, that's why it feels weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's better.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, because of the double trailer, I'm fairly weighty.
Yeah, I'm just crawling slow for you. Low air pressure on my ass. Piss off, game.
So, acidic ammonia in my own truck and trailers, as doubles, 185 grand.
Oh my god. What's the keybind for that? There we go.
185 grand.
Use the bus tokens, partner!
How's it going, lady? Truckfest is a week away. Nice.
Luke or guns?
Guns.
Wow.
And Kit One wants to say what?
What?
Buck Nugget?
A
No.
clip either blaming your gun, so
One
one
does
of you
not
must
want
have
to
jump
say
scared
fuck
her.
nugget. Kit One just wants to tell me to play something
guilty.
where they're not
Actually,
going to fall
maybe guilty.
asleep.
Probably guilty.
If Guns is around, you will not fall asleep. Holy fuck.
We're holding some good ping as well today. They must have done something. Normally I'm a little bit more
Big
than
for
I
your
am
fucking
now.
self. Mine's up and down like a yo-yo.
But you according to, well, I say you're according to what I'm reading you off for the server at, you're holding steady at 82, which is pretty good for the US server. Jimmy, morning. Down in the morning.
Have you seen that they've turned down the max limits on like Sim 1 and Sim 2 for ETS?
I don't doubt it. I mean, look how much fucking lag there is when people are all in the same place.
It's gone from 5,000 to 3,000 just to help with server load.
Good. Might push people to use the other servers.
Nah.
Like you, it probably won't, but it might. I mean,
If I'm convoying,
to be honest, Sim 1 only normally has about maybe 3,002. It doesn't. It never. I've never seen it at its max.
oh, I've seen it maxed out many times. I've been on CD Road One when it's maxed out. That was an interesting day.
I bet. That's why I never do those runs. If it don't get me wrong, guys. If this stuff like the old CD Road or the new CD Road was a slightly quieter, not ultimately quieter, but slightly quieter, I'd probably give it a bash.
You know the Innsbruck to
The new one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that one. That's better. That's nowhere near as bad as CD used to be, Matt.
Yeah, in Innsbruck to Frankenfurter Wagon or whatever it is.
Yeah. It's the IK road, Innsbruck to Frankenfurt, yeah.
So I I am supporting one of the new skins in ATS. I'm hoping Luke's had a little look in some of the company skins, which ATS said were free, apparently locked behind DLC packs.
No, they might be free to install, to get, but they are technical packs you've unlocked by doing stuff. They aren't level 0 skins, is what I mean.
Well, no, to
You
be
can't
honest,
get
the skin we're using for ETS is a level 15 skin. So if it's just a case of level and locking it, it can be used.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because it just gives the person that is under the level a thing to shoot for. Oh, I need to get to such and such a level to unlock the skin to be able to use it.
But then also you've got to look at, okay, what skins are day one start, what can be used as alternatives.
We normally say a single colour skin in either one of the colours.
Sade's normally a good option for both because it's level 1.
Yeah, well, what we normally do is go, just use a single colour skin and just use one of the colours.
Just pick one.
Yeah, just pick purple, green, or black, and away you go until you get to your
What speed are you doing?
70.
Oh, do you run 70?
Yeah.
Oh, I do 75. Let me just whoop.
It's close. It's good enough. I think 70 in this. It's fast enough so you're doing 1,000 miles in an hour, and slow enough so people can keep up and just sit still, not using terrible amounts of fuel. Because that's the thing that I've always found with ATS. Once you get above a set speed, like about 75 to 80, you're using an extreme amount of fuel. So the 2,000 mile that says maybe your truck can do, you're not actually getting 2,000 mile, you're getting about 1.8.
Who are you? He was in my mirror for a brief second.
Did you not turn on? Did you not turn off?
God, I love ATS's giant highways.
Shh.
Illegal U-turns.
Make a legal U-turn, so not put the sheep's back legs in my wellies. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you went. Oh yeah. I'm on the way, motherfucker.
And don't rush when you get up this road on the start of it. There's a couple of tight turns, tightish turns.
Yeah.
I haven't slowed down, but
Oh my god, this Volvo's tippy.
so I did manage to change the avatar, guys, while I was up and about with stuff yesterday. For when I'm
On what?
super hot. No, I got an avatar now. When I'm super hot, I just put the avatar on when I'm speaking, like you got.
Oh, the Fujitex, like Chaos has got.
Yes, I made it myself though.
Yeah, it's fantastic though, isn't it? The Fujitex.
Yeah, but I made it myself. Totally made it myself. I got ChatGPT to make the avatar, and I just whacked it in OBS.
Yeah. But Fujitech runs off your Discord presence, which means you never have to reset it, which is a good thing. It's just a browser source.
Yeah. Another browser source that has to get involved.
I used it for years. I still use it.
I know you do. I mean, the good thing about it is because it goes through your Discord, you're able to single out people speaking, so you're able to have it like everybody as like a group conversation.
Yeah,
on your screen.
like when you join, if you joined the VC I was in and I had OBS up, it would pull your profile picture.
Yeah. I mean, the downside of that.
All right, yeah.
The downside of that is you're using little bits of internet for each person. You're taking away from
because
yourself.
it's a group. You can do groups. You can have a group Fujitech where it just takes the entire client call, or individual ones that load over each other. I always do the group.
Okay. So you DSC download them as a single ending. Yeah, okay, I get it.
Well, no, you don't download them.
No,
It
it's still got a pair Discord with your OBS that they overlay on.
No,
Does
because no,
yes, it does.
You know, not how you're thinking. It's like
If you-
connected
if
to
you-
Spotify.
So when you've put it into OBS, have you put it in OBS as a browser source?
Technically yes, but technically no.
Well, if it's technically yes, it's using your internet to put it on the screen.
Well, yeah. Well, that's like anything though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's still taking a little bit of something that you might need somewhere else. Say if you don't have, if you didn't have enough internet to run what you need to run, anyways. Which there are some people in the community that are running almost to their max, so couldn't run that. It's just like with my old computer, I couldn't run Truckee because it lagged me out.
Truckee is a resource hole though.
And to be honest, I've not really tried Truckee since I've had the new computer.
I was talking to.
I tell a lie, I did try it once while I was streaming it and it still lagged me out. So it was taking quite a lot of internet stuff to read what it had to read.
Because it does it off the TMP live map. That's how it works. I was talking to one of the devs who do Truckers Hub, that blogger that links straight to the TMP pages.
Yeah.
And they've got an update coming soon, where it will tell you how many people's in your area, but it doesn't do it off the TMP live map. It does it off the tab menu in game.
I mean, to be honest, if Truckee would get their act together and just send people the information that they want on the screen, so that they weren't continuously sending the whole thing all the time.
Even
half
if you
the
turn it
time
off, it
wouldn't lag
still
out.
pulls it. Yeah.
You know, half the time it wouldn't lag out. The trouble is with Truckee is they're continuously sending you every bit of information that can be sent.
Even if you turn it off,
Yep.
that back and forth data is still there. It's still sending.
Yeah, that's
back
what I
and
mean.
forth.
They're still sending you everything instead of just the bits that you need. They need to work out. I've just gone over a bridge. I can't really see.
Matt, we're in America. That doesn't help me much.
I'm just
There's
going up
a
to
few hundred of them, mate.
I'm just coming up to a very sharp left.
Again?
Like a motorway T junction.
Oh, you're right. Oh, fuck. I was looking at my tab menu.
The left's going to Pendleton, which is the way I'm going.
Sure, eventually I'm doing 80.
Yeah, so once again, you guys in the BTC, in August, mileage is back, minimum mileage is back. Also, minimum inactivity is back to 3 months.
What's minimum mileage again?
500.
500.
So it's something nice and steady that you, no matter how you play the game, you should be able to do 500 in roughly an hour.
Is it does it still roll over like it used to?
I haven't discussed that one in a minute, actually. I would say yes. So if you miss 500 the first month, you should be doing 1,000 the second month and 1,500 the third month. So I would say yes. Like I said, I'm going to have to discuss that with Minute and then put it forward to Pab and Loopy to make sure they're okay with it. And Mr. H. Because I still...
Mr. H?
Yeah, he's a manager as well. I still want all the guys to get involved in decisions, and they still want to be involved in quite a lot of decisions. We're not allowed to just change things willy-nilly. We need to come up with a game plan and go, look, we're thinking about this, what do you think? And if they send back, yeah, no problem, then we can implement it. We don't need to really have a meeting about it. We just need to put forward the idea and go, what do you think about this? Can we do it? Wait for the
green light.
Yeah, wait for them all to answer, and then we can do. I've really been enjoying my game in the last few days. Even though it's been super fucking hot and I've been melting. Doz, hi, how you doing? Thank you for coming in and lurking straight away. But yeah, I've really been enjoying my game in the last couple of days. Ooh, That's gonna be sharp. Whether no matter what I've been playing, I mean, like I say, I'm supposed to be doing Roadcraft with Kev later on, which is why today will be 2 streams.
But you only what? You're gonna finish at about 11.
11. Have something to eat. Be back on at 1.
I'd just go on an extended be right back.
No. But if I need to, then see, if the PC requires a restart or something, I can do that. If the internet requires a restart, I can do that, and then it's all like I've just booted the PC up. I mean, don't get me wrong, my PC could do the stream, not a problem, because I've already done 2 16 hours and a 12-hour with it since having the new PC. Oh
What
yeah.
play?
That's right. It's just the screen.
Oh my god,
So-
that's a tight corner.
Oh yeah. There's lots of wiggles coming up. Lots of wiggles coming up, mate. So yeah, you might want to slow down a bit. Oh yeah, there you are.
However, what I will say is, I wish I didn't go Moser.
A lot of people, to be honest, a lot of people say that after they've had Moser for a little while, thinking that Moser has a big problem. It has many updates to keep their stuff up to date, and as long as you're willing to put up with that, it's a really good ecosystem. The trouble is, if you go with other people, say, I don't know, Fanatec, Magic, whatever, you won't be able to do a lot of games with it because it won't recognize it. Because they're racing direct drives, sometimes the only games that will see them are racing simulators.
I wish I went for is it Simicube?
Simicube, yeah, the one that
Linda's
Linda's
got.
yeah, and Mr.
Yeah.
H. The trouble is with them is, yeah, I don't think Mr. H uses his for trucking.
I'm pretty sure Linda does. I'm sure
Yeah.
Linda's.
I think
and
Linda
Kev,
does.
Not Kev. Fuck, forgot his name. Linda's the other half.
Kurt ain't got some magic.
No, he's Moser in it.
Yeah, because I think he had our stalks.
Yeah. Look, I can't believe I forgot Kirk's name for a second. Then I'm tired.
But yeah, that's the thing with Sim Magic in that because they're basically totally a racing simulator type of people, a lot of other games won't have their software in, so you can't use them. I mean, I think Tav's using a Logitech farming now, because the R21 that he has doesn't.
No.
Farming can't see it.
You know, it's not that. He said it on stream the other day. It hurts his hip for some reason, or his knee.
That'd be his pedals. Why don't you just loosen up his pedals?
Then you got to tighten them for racing because he switches halfway through, doesn't he? And that's a pain in the arse.
That's why I love the Mimosa pedals. Literally, I can tell I'm doing farming, I'm doing racing, and it's the touch of a button.
The only gripe I've got with my pedals being the SRPs.
SRP lights, yeah.
Yeah, is the clutch pedal and the brake feel so light. Yes, I've got, before you say, I've got the clutch spring and the brake spring, but I can't run them because I have a chair with wheels. So you push the heavy brake pedal and you slide across the fucking road.
Okay, so you need something like the next level 2.0 rig.
No, I just need to get some chocks for these wheels.
Well, the thing is, if you say invested in a wheel stand, that you can basically do a thumb screw each side and fold it up and put it to one side. You could put your chair
my wheels mounted
in the thing.
See, I've got a half of a wheel stand underneath my desk to hold the pedals still. But with how my cables are routed, I can't physically. when I unscrew my wheel, it sits on the right hand side of my desk. It doesn't actually leave my desk.
No, you just basically loosen it and put it over to one side.
Well, yeah, loosen it, flip it on its top, and just rest it on my desk.
There's a few
But
people that do the same. Whereas I don't take the wheel out of place.
Yeah, see, if I don't, my keyboard's miles away and typing's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, see, my keyboard's to my left. And it has been for years.
I can't do that. I don't have the space. And bearing in mind, I play a lot of games that don't require a wheel.
Yeah, see, I play a lot of games that do.
Exactly.
You know, yesterday I played SnowRunner. If I wanted to, I could play that on the wheel, just use a controller for the crane. You know, today I'm playing ATS. ETS uses the wheel. Farming Sim uses the wheel.
You don't have the Ubisoft app, do you, installed? Right.
Ubisoft. I might have that installed because I've got Division 2.
If you boot anything with Ubisoft app, or anything that connects to your Ubisoft, make sure your base is 100% turned off.
Yeah, I know that.
It freaks Ubisoft out, even with no wheel connected. It freaked my Ubisoft. It took me fucking ages to figure out what was freaking out.
I get the same with Roadcraft, and that's a Steam game. Roadcraft hates my wheel. Well, it doesn't hate my wheel per se. It hates the farm stick. It sees the farm stick as a controller
for me,
and freaks it out.
Same as Forza for me. Forza hates my joystick for the cranes for Farm Sim.
Yes, it does, because but all you do because it's the same as Busbound. Before you turn the game on, you just switch that device off. And that's what I do with Busbound. I literally, when I'm loading Busbound, I switch the Farm Sim stick on, load up Busbound, wait for the thing to come up, to go to the screen so I can use the wheel through it, and then I turn the farm stick back on, and the force feedback works fine.
I refunded Busbound. I didn't enjoy it.
Well, it's horses for courses, mate. I mean, I was enjoying it. The only thing I didn't like about it was there was still a lot of glitches on some of the roads. I mean, I showed it on screen. I was literally 10 yards off the pavement, and it still was saying I hit the pavement. I showed that live on stream.
The buses didn't seem to have any weight to
them. They do when the force feedback works properly. That's the thing. When you get the force feedback working properly, they do have a lot of weight, and you can control them a lot better, and you can know your brake sensitivity, so it's like braking in a bus and stuff, and it's really fucking good. What I don't get is, here's what I don't get, not to do with Busbound or anything like that, is a lot of people know that Busbound came from the makers of Bus Simulator 21, same factory. So they made Busbound, and just released a couple of days ago Bus Simulator 27.
The company's split in half.
Oh, okay.
They did what ATS and ETS have done. They've split down the middle.
Yeah. I do like the bus simulators. I think they handle a lot better.
I like Odyssey.
They're a bit more involved in that you actually serve the customers. It's a bit annoying sometimes when you got to stand up and go in and tell people to shut up or where's your tickets and shit. But I suppose the good thing is if you're playing online with somebody, you can take in terms of who drives, and the other one can be checking tickets every so often.
That's what we used to do. We used to get a group of 6 of us on, three drivers, 3 like whatever they are,
conductors.
That's it. Right, I was fucking talking about buses. I was looking at like prices for like bus, like for the whole months and stuff. Since when do buses get so expensive?
Yeah, for a little while now, mate. For a little while, ever since the
I haven't been
government-
on a bus in donkey's years since before COVID.
Ever since this is the problem with buses. Looking at it from an ex-bus driver now, this is the problem with the buses at the moment. Why the prices have gone up. A lot of it is the cost of parts and fuel and oil and shit like that. Because they've gone sky high, the buses to stay in business have had to make their prices way high. Because of all the back prices, the companies have had to put the price up. Yes, they're still making a lot of money. I mean, for instance, I think it was last year? No, the year before. Stagecoach Southwest made about 6 million. Still made 6 million. And that was total profit. That's not before paying out what they've had to pay out in oil bill, fuel bill and shit like that. They made 6 million. And yet they argue about every single pay rise that the drivers go for.
That's why half a stagecoach is always on strike, because fucking unions go, fuck off, you've made all this money.
Yep.
Gimme.
Yeah, because with the UK law and it's a law in America now. It's the Freedom of Information Act, and it's like a worldwide thing that a lot of places have said, you know, well, that information has to be free out there for people to see. And
it's same as all the train drivers and Royal Mail.
oh,
They're
fucking
always on fucking strike.
yeah, and do you know what the thing is with train drivers? They are on a fucking shitload. I mean, really, they're on a shitload. They get about £7 to £10 more than a bus driver.
Right. Look at it from this point of view, though. Right? Yeah, like, look, I'm not being funny. Bus drivers, if you can drive a car, you can drive a bus. Right?
I wouldn't go that far.
It's not rocket science, right?
I still wouldn't go that far.
But it's not, though, is it? It's not rocket science.
Well, no, it's not rocket science. Once you get used to the size of the vehicle, it's fairly simple to drive. You're right, but I wouldn't say every car driver can just jump in a bus and drive the fucking thing. No.
But then a train driver has to sit there and learn a route. They cannot jump in a train and let's go from, I don't know,
Do they
Land's
really,
End to Scotland.
Do they really need to learn a route, as in drive the route? Because basically the train
Yes.
drives it fucking south.
No, they have to do what they call preliminary route planning.
I mean,
So they have to go and sit exams for each route.
Yeah, I get they have to be on the route to learn when to slow down and shit like that, but they're not really driving anything. It's on routes.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah.
It's on roads. They're not really driving anything. They just need to look out for their certain points to slow the train down, speed the train up, and shit like that. So yeah, they still need to operate the engine as such, but they don't need to deal with the passengers. Yeah, it's a lonely job. They're up front, but you know they don't need to deal with the passengers. All they need to do is slow down. They're on £10 more than the average bus driver. When they go on strike, they get paid for it. Bus drivers don't. Do you know if say the worst of the worst happens and they mince somebody under the tracks? You know, somebody. Do you know they get offered lifetime retirement?
Well, for the trains. Well, like, see, I can understand why, because it's more gruesome hitting someone with a train than it is a bus.
But still, killing somebody with a vehicle is killing somebody with a vehicle. Bus drivers wouldn't get that. The option to retire for life with pay. I've spoken to trainers. But part of my job for the buses is occasionally we did rail replacement, and it's kind of one of the questions we sort of, when we get together, we sort of ask them. You know, what happens if this happens? What would happen? They went, well, we get a choice whether we want to stay with the company or take emotional. It's not retirement. It's emotional sort of like leave, which is indefinite if we wanted it to be. And I'm like, is that with pay? And they're like, yeah. So they
I
get
think it's all dependent on the company as well you work for.
yeah. Do you know?
Like-
do you know? Network Southeast. Stagecoach.
Yeah, same as Northern Rail is Stagecoach.
And yet the rules on those for the drivers of the trains are totally different than the drivers of the buses. And it's because the people that look after them, the I forgot the fucking name of them. The unions that look after the rails want more for the rails than they do the roads. A lot of the
Well,
union
there's
reps
also-
are ex-train drivers. There's not
There's
many that's
also-
ex-bus drivers.
A lot more training that goes into being a train driver than a bus driver. Because each train is set up differently, right? The brakes are different. Yes,
I mean,
you can say the
granted-
same for buses, but
Yeah. I mean,
like, if
granted,
you
they
wanted
go
to
through a
do
little bit more
passengers-
I mean, granted, they go through a little bit more training because before you even consider I think I'm not sure whether this is the case, but I know to be a conductor, it's 8 months of training
yeah.
to learn.
And then let's
tickets.
say you want to drive passenger trains, and you want to drive, I don't know, I'm not a train nerd, so I don't know, a train, right? You have to be trained on that train. And you can only be trained for 4 carriages, for example, or 8, or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then if you want to go up again to the next route and train, retrained on that. And then if you want to go to freight, retrained on that again. It's not like a car or a bus where you can just, you've passed your license, fuck off and drive.
Well, yeah, I
Very
mean,
much.
I get that, and you know, it's just, I think I've been on part of one of the sides, which is why I'm slightly biased towards the bus.
See,
You know,
and
I've been on one of the sides that go, why should they be treated any different to us? We do a very similar type of job. Yes, they have to stay in training a bit longer, but once we're out on our own,
hot air balloon.
per se, once we're out on our own per se, we actually do more than they do.
But in the same aspect, trains carry 3 times as many passengers as buses do.
Well, they got the capability, maybe, not that they do.
Oh yeah, true, very true.
I mean,
Like-
you take it just with my hometown. In the next hour or so, for like 2 hours, I guarantee you, every bus in this city will be jam packed for the next 2 hours
Like we
Until-
used to
until-
have
until 10 o'clock. Between 7:30 and 10 o'clock, every bus in this city will be jam packed, and the same again at 4 till 7 o'clock.
I don't know, because I've worked with the buses, I've used to work on them and stuff, and I've
And I-
spoke to the drivers.
Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you, every train that comes into the city won't be packed in the next 2 hours.
Yeah, but also you're like me. You live, in retrospect, you live in the boonies. Whereas if you went to London and said, okay, trains coming into London,
Yeah, a bit different because they not only have the underground, they have trains that just run around the outskirts to save people using the roads.
same as Doncaster station is one of the busiest stations in the north, because we connect everywhere.
Mm-hmm. I think
but-
that's the only difference with London and many other big cities is that, yes, they have their own infrastructures of different things, but London actually has a train service and an underground that runs intercity services.
It's same as that park and ride service, where you go and park your car in a car park miles away and you get them fucking buses.
Yeah, we've got 3.
I think there's a couple near me.
Yeah, we've got 3. And Stagecoach actually operate almost out of one of them. They use one for overnight parking. which we've just got some brand new electric buses. I've just noticed one's actually been operating the route that I live on for the last few days. They look amazing, and half of the front of the roof actually unveils. I don't know how that's supposed to keep passengers warm when you're giving them direct sunlight through the roof.
Bake 'em alive.
But yeah,
See-
with these electric buses, obviously they've got to put chargers somewhere. And
Yeah.
if they're putting chargers in a park and ride, that's less spaces. But mind you, half the spaces in the park and ride are actually down there actually being taken up by the drivers anyway. That driving to work.
See, we had a school bus company. It was a private bus company up here.
Mhm.
For probably 20 years. There were luminous green buses. They were called Bright Bus. And, well, you'll know this. Do you remember after a certain year, all public transport buses that were doing a set route to be lowering front floors, ramps, etc., like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Coaches didn't. Coaches didn't have to have that.
No, and they still don't.
No. So, what they did, well, what this company did, and they didn't find out he did this because the guy ended up having, I think, he had like cancer or something. He didn't want to sell the business because he wanted to keep it in the family, but his kids didn't want it. There was a whole thing about it. But it came out in the local news paper that he was fined somewhat stupid, like £2.6 million, because what he had done, he all he did was school runs
Yeah,
and private hires, but
that
school
can pay a
runs
lot.
and school runs still class as a bus route because it's not pick up one location and go. It's multiple stops and a route.
Oh yeah, so
Right.
it's very very similar to what Stagecoach do for their bus run, their school runs. That yes, it's a school run route, but anybody can go on it. It's a service.
Yeah, it's just anyone can go on it.
Not that people do
We had-
because it's a school run. So
Yeah, exactly. So what he did, he used to go to Japan and buy these big triple axle buses, right?
Mhm.
But they only had the single doors, like the really narrow singles, one at the front, one in the middle, right?
Yeah.
And it had a couple of steps to get in. And he put them all on coach insurance and licenses.
trying to get away with one.
So when he ended up closing the business down, obviously when you close a business, the government check everything. And they found out he was operating coach licenses for public transport services
Yeah, that's
and
not
got
allowed.
fined. But what this silly old bastard didn't realise, right? Because he used to buy all these knackered old buses that didn't run, and then when the frames were knackered and the actual bus itself were fogged, they used to swap the body and the shell onto a different chassis.
Mm-hmm.
What he didn't realise was he thought he was getting away with it because obviously it has a different reg plate. The chassis still has VIN numbers.
Oh yeah.
So they've gone through, checked all these VIN numbers, realised they don't match body,
Mm-hmm.
and then looked deeper into it and realised 90% of his buses were on coach licenses in
Yeah.
insurance.
So because the bus didn't match up with what the numbers were anyway on the tag, that's already an illegal bus without anything else, without running them on the coach license. So him hoping that he can just swap a body over and it'll be the same bus. No, sorry, it's not.
These things were sheds though, Matt.
Mhm.
Anything above 40, they all rattled.
Yeah.
Saying that though, I'm not I'm going to complain. Obviously, Brooke has just done a passport. She's going to be here at the end of the year.
Nice.
Roughly. I said to her, okay then, for your birthday, I'll pay for your flights and I'll pay for your passport. Thinking it'd be, what, 70 quid for the passport.
Oh no.
Not the kind of, but you know, because I said to her, "Oh, I'll pay for your passport for you to come over here." She did the 10-year one rather than the 5-year.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Bitch. 135 quid and some change. It was.
That's not so bad. I mean, it's dear, obviously dearer than what it is here, but yeah, it's not so bad.
It gets worse. So, so when a passport comes, we can apply for the visa, which is 25 quid. It's not too bad. And then the flights. So I was looking at flights this morning. If she's flying from where she lives, she'll go. I'm not going to give out the province she lives in, but she'll go from the province she lives in to Toronto, Toronto to Dublin, Dublin to Manchester, or
Wow, that's a long way around.
whichever way. Yeah, but if she went through America, she'd have to get American visas, and fuck that noise. But yeah, she'd go her province to Toronto, Toronto to Dublin, Dublin
direct, but obviously that he came in London.
Yeah, see, I might have a word with Cams and see how it all works. That's probably a good shout.
Yeah, I'm sure Cam's came in direct. He went into like Gatwick or Heathrow or something.
So, yeah, it's cheaper to go from Toronto. If she drove to Toronto, which is an amount of time away, and then went to Toronto to Gatwick, it's half the price, but it's getting her to Toronto.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But when I was looking at the tickets, Air Canada just shy of $1,000.
Wow.
However, British Airways do a fly with miles bollocks, like a credit card for flat plates.
Yeah.
And a mate of mine flies for work.
You used
So
to
he's like,
pick a pair of miles with BP.
Yeah. He said, well, my mate flies for work. He said, look, my company pays for all of my flights. I don't leave the country unless my company's paying for it. I've got
X amount of air miles.
X amount of air miles. Do you want me to book the flights for you and you give me the money? I'm like, yes. So with just one of his air mile cards, it went down to 400 quid.
Wow, yeah.
He's going to put his second one in today, and it's going to be down at like 200 quid.
Nice.
I'm like, sweet. Saved me 800 quid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Brookie, I'd love to meet you, but for a grand, you can fuck off.
Well, to be honest, if that's all it would cost to visit Canada for a fucking week, $grand, not bad.
Yeah, but that's just flies.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously then you got spends and whatever, but...
See, I'm going over to Canada next year to see her family and meet, like, because I've never left the UK. I've never been to Wales. I've never been to Scotland. No, I've been to Scotland. Sorry, I lie. I've been on the border of Wales.
Holy crap.
No, I've been on the border of Wales and been into Scotland. That's it.
Wow.
I think the furthest north, I've gone to Newquay. That's the furthest south I've ever been. And I've been to...
I would have said you've been down past me, but you know, you can actually go a different way and bypass it.
Yeah, pretty much. We went straight down the motorway, straight down.
Oh, then you would have come past me. If you went straight down the motorway on the 30, you would have come past me.
And then we went to... Glasgow to pick up a car. That's as far north I've ever been, Glasgow. I got scared and come back.
So this is one of the new skins, peeps. This is the global skin. I kind of like this one. I'm hoping this one is a level unlock skin. Might see what it's like with the green. we'd swap the green and the purple. But yeah, I kind of like this one. To be honest, I like it as
I
it
like
is.
the skin, but I think there's just a lot of purple going
Well,
on.
like I say, it's either going to be a lot of purple or a lot of green.
I might do a few iterations and send them your way to see what you think. So I may fuck around with the metallic flare on them a bit and try and dull out some of the purple. I think that would look good if it was a darker purple.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
the
a
thing.
very
It's the
bright
same purple
purple.
as we use for ATS.
ETS.
The ETS, yeah, it's the same colours. And
That purple looks a lot brighter in this game.
maybe it is. Maybe it's just the pigment they use for the colour scaling.
It's probably the trailer you've got it on too, in all honesty,
More than that.
because it's a metal trailer in it. So
Yes. Yeah, I purely wanted this trailer or these trailers to see what the cargo would be price wise per job. To be honest, what I should have done was got out the single and use that as a better comparison.
well,
I've
I'm
got-
getting 85. I'm getting 85 grand for this job.
If you've got a single version, the same one as I got.
Yeah, I got a single same as you.
Right, so you're getting 85 grand. That's not bad for 1,000 miles. I'm getting 185,000 for this job with doubles.
Oh fuck, my
What?
diesel lights just came on. I'm on red.
Yeah, I'll slow down. There's a fuel station right there. You lucky bastard. There's a fuel station right there. Right, as soon as you
Do
turn
you not
off, I'll
need
back down. No, I still got
diesel?
1,000 miles, mate. This one has a 2,000 mile tank. I've not regulated or anything. Right, I'll slow down at 55. Good old double nickel. Yeah, there's the X47 or whatever it is, 5700. It's
This
okay.
Volvo does drink diesel though.
It's an okay truck. It's not great. To be honest, I kind of like the Volvo 2014. Purely because it's kind of modernized. It's got an electronic dash and everything, and it's got
The
the
old
added
shape
bonus of
being out.
having the light bar on the roof as well for your spots. But there's so many trucks I like. You know, there's an International I like with the electronic dash. There's another one of the Western Stars I like because it's got an electronic dash.
You would implode if you saw Rafa server.
Yeah, I mean, I've thought about it, and I've thought no, and I've thought yes, and I've thought no, and I've thought I'm in two minds at the moment. The one thing that I thought no about it's only a 30-person server, but then of course you've got AI, so you know it's kind of added bonus.
If you go above 30, you tend to get a lot of desync because of the AI. Because of how AI works, right? AI doesn't spawn on the server like Farm Sim. It's not there for everyone, okay? AI spawns around the player. So what you'll see, if a player disconnects in front of you, like hard crashes or loses connection to the server, 5 or 6 cars will just go and vanish. The AI spawns around the person, okay? And if you have a load of people on and you're driving in a massive convoy with people and cars, it will just brick the server. And you can
Yeah.
have an entire domain set up, just the game can't handle the mass amount of traffic and desync.
Yeah, and like I say, I'm still in two minds whether that's a thing I want to do or not.
So you've fetched a whole new set of realism to this game now. Because we have an economy mod in there that actually charges you real money for the jobs. It's not bumped up or bumped down. and myself and Raf have gone in there and made like your hazardous cargo a lot more expensive, your heavy hauls a lot more expensive. We've gone in there and adjusted the money, make the cargoes actually realistic to what you'd get in America, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him have put a lot of work into that server to make it as realistic as possible. Yes, we've got some mods in there that
don't you feel like you've made too many changes though to have the game run super smooth? Because you've changed a lot of things and it's going, hang on a minute, that's not right. Hang on a minute, that's not right.
No. The issues me and Raf was running into where we had no roads, that was an us issue, not a server issue.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you guys started blaming pro mods, it wasn't a pro mods issue.
It was, I actually.
Well, I was on pro mods that day, and it wasn't a pro mods issue.
It was on the server.
Well, yeah, because you run another set of mods, which was corrupting the pro mods things.
No, it was just in the wrong. It was just in the wrong order. We fixed it in like a day. Me and Rafa run optional mods as well. We run graphic mods locally, like the Frosty mod for TMP.
Mm-hmm.
We did that, and because originally when PNG came out all those years ago, PNG was the top of your list, like Frosty is, right? And then since the new 159 update, it has to be within pro mods or within any map mods. We didn't know that. And we found out the hard way when we both drove through the middle of Switzerland and fell through Sweden and fell through the fucking map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
ask me how I know.
See, that's why I don't like using them. That's exactly. I mean, I don't mind a few mods, I know, and a few mods that have been really tried and tested so that they don't fucking break each other.
Everything on that server works perfectly. There's a couple of things that are missing textures, but we can't fix them until the game updates, which it has, so we can now fix them. The only issue is me and Rafa like the realistic looking side of it. But now 160s came out, the patches came out, which has fixed the graphics mod.
The looks to me are almost irrelevant. I mean, yeah, you want them to look pretty good and stuff and that, but to me, it's the driving experience that matters more than anything.
You cannot tell me that rain and them thunderstorms me and Rafa had, or them raindrops on the window didn't look incredible.
Oh, they look good, mate, but if they're costing you in other areas, then no.
Yeah, but that was user error.
Weather's irrelevant.
Mod error.
The weather's irrelevant if it's costing you in other areas that you do want to see.
Yeah, that was user error rather than us error. Oh, I got an achievement. What did I just get? Fuck off, game. Why are you telling me I've only ever driven 1,000 miles in this game? Piss off.
Newest character?
Use the bus tokens, partner!
Morning, Bear, how's it going? Stay hydrated today, but it's still going to be a kind of hot day, mate. I'm sure there's something wrong with your horn.
Sid, how's it going, sir? Good to see you. Mad Alex, good to see you as well. Good evening, sir.
I was nowhere near you, he says. Looking
I'm good, mate. How are you, Sid?
Closer than he was.
Motherfucker, Alex.
I messaged Tav last night, asking him about easy dev controls on Farm Sim.
Yes.
Because I'm back on Fresh Dash. I've restarted a playthrough on that. And I'm trying to get rid of some trees, but I'm like, I can't be able to go cut them all down. Pain in the ass.
Lumberjack.
I said to him, can I delete trees with easy dev console? He's like, yes. But do not walk around with your dick swinging out holding delete. You'll fuck shit up.
Yeah. Which is why I prefer to use Lumberjack. Takes a bit longer, but you can just walk up to the individual tree that you want to get rid of and just you should chainsaw disappear.
See, I've got a chipper on the front of my tractor. It's called Trees Be Gone. And you literally sneeze near the tree and like 3 vanish. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah. The Trek 600 is good for that as well. If you wanna keep the wood chips.
Oh no, see, I just want to get rid of them so I can build
Yeah.
my
So
farm.
yeah, lumberjack.
So you know, at the top of Fresh Dash, there's a massive tree, that massive forest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm clearing out half of that forest to put like a silage pit.
You got an hour, baby.
I guess.
Go now. Good girl.
Whoa. How stable is this truck? For the sake, I'm gonna do this on straight.
This
How
way
stable?
flips over.
You know what? Not actually that bad, is it?
ATS trucks are pretty good. You gotta find a really shite truck for it to tip over. I mean, which is what.
Oh my god.
Which is what a lot of people don't kind of like. How, I don't know, they come onto American truck, they can go around a corner at X amount of speed, just say, and then they go onto ETS and they can't do it.
These trucks are twice as heavy though as fucking
Yeah,
ETS
I was just about to say, you got to think that these trucks are like Luke said, about twice as heavy. They're still, even the newer ones, they're still made in kind of the old school way, whereas the engine is a massive lump of fucking iron, you know. Whereas the European ones are all done with the lighter metals, and you know, it's all done to keep the truck as kind of light as possible, with maximum amount of torque. Which is why some new age American truckers now are starting to import European trucks.
There's that guy on YouTube who has the new S series.
Uh-huh.
Is it Bruce something or other?
Something or other, yeah. And there's
Bruce Cooper?
There's
No.
another one I've seen today. Went to a truck show in Scandinavia, and he's about to import a Scania XXL over.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
So it's in guys that, yeah, I just saw it on TikTok this morning. Yeah, he's just gone over to Scandinavia to a truck show, and he's bought a Scania XXL cab to take over to America.
The only issue is though with the American trucks, American trailers and our trucks, they've got to raise the fifth wheel like a lot, so it makes them really top heavy.
Yeah, I think basically what the guy's doing with all the Scanias, because I think that's about his third or fourth one, he's trying to promote how safe they are compared to these.
Oh, do you have to pull in?
Nope. Well, it says yes, but I don't. I've got fines off.
I'm gonna go paint some roads then. Fuck. There's a curb there, Matt.
It was nearly look down.
There's a curb there.
You know when
Big
we had
one.
Down Under him with us the other day, and he went, I promote myself as a billionaire, but just without the money. That clip on YouTube has already reached over 1,000 views.
Someone who I don't recognise has just messaged me on Discord.
Mm-hmm. If it's Down Under Simulation 2, he's trolling Down Under Simulation.
Oh no, it's Welsh.
Oh, there we go.
Cheers, Welsh. I've already got that.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Welsh's here, he's like, it was me.
No, I've already got that mod in. Thank you very much. He sent me the TR900 thing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you just want to get rid of trees, mate, I would literally, I would use lumberjack. It's very simple.
But that
to
takes them
use.
out individually. I've got an entire
Yes.
forest to decimate. This tractor thing I'm using
Mhm.
takes out 3 at a time.
Mm, right, so depends which way you want to do
So
it. I
much
mean,
quicker.
yeah, I mean, like you say, because you're trying to take out a whole area, might be a better thing for you.
And I can adjust how big my chopping distance is. However,
Oh, I'm coming. Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
oh dear.
Yeah. I just didn't want to slow
What
down.
happened?
I came around the corner. You were slowing. I tried to, get out of the way.
I nearly
And,
fucking died.
Mm-hmm. I did die. Might need a tiny bit of repairing. Oh. Holy shit, that was expensive. Okay.
Did you do Tota Road?
No, I had too much damage to tow the road. Fuck. I've literally had to F7 because fucking 2 F7s here. Shit. One opposite each other.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
one. You're in Las Vegas, aren't you?
Yeah, 92 mile to go.
Yeah, I'll meet you in Las Vegas then, 'cause that's where we're dropping off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, as I was saying, this tree mod, I can adjust the side of its, like, how big the cut, like, radius is.
Mm-hmm.
However, I did learn the hard way, if I'd have set it to the max, which is like 400 trees, your game will crash.
Yes. It's kind of the same when we used to use the Trek 600 quite a lot to gain back a little bit of wood chip. If you're doing lots of trees and somebody's nearby, say harvesting the field, the Treks will cause lag because of what it's doing. It's basically deleting the tree.
Yeah.
And making a lot of wood chip in return. It's almost the same. I don't know whether they fixed it. It's almost the same if you're using the MacDon and the Nexit pack on the same field.
That Nexit
causes
pack
lag.
used to drop my game to like 30 FPS.
Yeah. And the reason being is because the MacDon is giving you 25% extra yield and the Nexit pack is giving you an extra 5. So it's going, hang on a minute, 30 for 25 for another 5. What the fuck? And it's freaking out. But yeah, like I said, I don't know whether they fixed it yet, but yeah, like I said, it used to cause lag where it's giving you the extra percentage for using it. Now, out of the two, I prefer to use the MacDon. Of course, it's the higher extra yield, and
Oh fuck.
it's fairly stable.
Yeah, and see, with the farming, with the farming, you and I ignore my ooh fuck, because I was having an argument with a barrier twice. And with the farming you and I do, that Nexit pack is no good on the European maps.
No,
It's
No,
too
yeah.
big.
yeah, the Nexit pack is really good if you're on an American farm and your farmyard is, say, lacking in space. Then the Nexit pack is really good because it's modules. But if you're using the Nexit pack anyway, you've got masses of space. What's the fucking problem?
See, you made me chuckle because I play Farms with Vic quite a lot, but she hates the grind of starting with Pissy Small. She doesn't mind sitting there for hours farming.
She would hate coming to farm with me then.
Well, no, see, she doesn't hate the grind of, like, the farming side of it. What she hates is having to think about selling machines after
Vegas.
she quite
Vegas, well, if you wanna
gets
come
used to
along.
it.
42 print in Vegas. I might get rid of these trailers in a minute.
Yeah, she doesn't like the having to, because she's one of them people where if she gets used to something, like, you'll only ever see her drive a Streamline or an S series, right?
Mm-hmm.
She likes what she likes, and that's it for her.
Yeah. Understandable.
And she hates change in regards to games. She likes it how it is and leave it alone. So Farm Sim for her is buy the machines once, never have to do it again. And she says to me, how unrealistic can you get with this game? I'm like, just watch. So I've built this server on Fresh. I built this server on Fresh Dash, right? It's got the ropers. It's got the plant all planter, which you can do all crops with. I've got sprayers that do 50 miles an hour while spraying.
This
is mental. I'm like, yeah.
To be honest, you don't need the ropers. For a lot of the stuff for a lot of the stuff that can do a lot of big things, Colossus. Colossus
That's
got
it. Sorry,
so much
the
in it.
Colossus. Sorry,
Yeah, Colossus
not
got
the
so much in it.
Ropers. But she also likes the ability, because she suffers with migraine. She can't always stare at her screen for like to farm all the time. So what? Where the fuck did you go? I just dropped my job off and you're not here.
I still got 40 more to go, mate.
Okay. So she doesn't like. She likes the idea of being able to watch the game but be able to look away and not have to worry. So
Yeah,
she
so-
really
so-
likes the vehicles that have passenger. As she can just hop in with someone and just watch. So every one of our vehicles has a passenger descript. See, I prefer the whole start from scratch, earn the money, but she just likes fucking off and doing contracts. So I've set her up her own farm on this save, and she's just fucking off and doing contracts.
But to be honest, she can do that. Just use what the in-game says to use. Go off and
Yeah,
just borrow the
but-
equipment.
Again, she likes the machines that she likes. The contracts give you the different ones every time. She likes her Valtra. She likes her
Yeah.
planter.
Do you know what I'll be saying? Sorry, Vic. Tough shit, bitch. Fucking get used to it.
Yeah, I like my life, quite surprisingly.
Uh-huh.
And if I say that to her, she'll never play Farm Sim with me again. And
That's the
miserable
downside when people are stuck in their ways that badly. You know, they, like you say, they probably would go and would never come back. Which it's a shame because obviously you like when you share time gaming with people.
See, it doesn't bother me how people play a game. If you enjoy it, yeah, enjoy it. That's my thing.
Yeah, which
And
is
if she's-
I get what you're saying there because we take it. I mean, for instance, to you know, give name to another streamer, we take the piss out of Minute the way he farms, but it's the way he farms and the way he enjoys to farm.
Yeah. See,
And I'm the same. Occasionally, when I'm killing on a farm, I'll use shitload of mods that are not really realistic, but I won't go as far as having a 50-yard pickup on an implement that's 5 yards wide. I don't do that. I would rather farm at the speed that it farms at and have more capacity. That in itself is saving me time.
see,
But that's the way I like to farm. I'd rather just
Yeah.
have a little bit of extra capacity so I don't have to run to and fro all the time, and I'm happy.
see, it doesn't bother me that she likes the crazy shit, because I'm not being funny, Matt. I don't play Farm Sim to play Farm Sim. I play Farm Sim because it's something to do. I've done enough of the zeros to millionaires in that game to last me a lifetime.
Fuck me, I think this is my about 17th one, mate. I do them all the time because they're interesting, not because I'm doing another one. I find that doing the Zero to Heroes very fucking interesting, like more interesting than just setting up a farm of equipment that I don't need anything else. So basically, I'm not looking forward to any upgrades or anything. So in my eyes, this is just the way I play Farm Sim now. In my eyes, what's the fucking point? Company, level 42. Or 42 print, sorry, level 42. Oh, post.
You ain't
Post,
getting
post. Didn't see the post there.
Oh my god. This job site is the only time I've ever seen someone get banned on TMP, on ATS. We were sat here for a convoy. I don't remember who was hosting it, but we had us. We had it's one I invited you to. Soags too. We had us. Well, we had Hideout Goes, PR, and then we invited Viking, right?
Morning, Bouncy.
We pulled out of this fucking yard here, Matt, right? And this guy had modded trailers on the back that I'd done through ALM. and I was sat behind him, and I just watched him go punk, and this user's being banned from the server. Like, oopsie daisies.
Uh-huh. Trailer
Doing
count
it
is
on a-
too many mods.
Oh,
Because you can have 100 count, can't you, on your truck or trailer?
yeah, but anything that is visually glitching, you're not allowed.
No, that's true enough.
And his back dolly was glitching through his trailer board.
$5 for that distance, that shit. $5 for 1,400 mile. Fuck off. Let's just do 350 mile for $12. Fuck that. Who do you think I am?
Is Welsh joining?
Yeah, he's just coming. 42 print, mate, if you're coming in. 42 print. And you're welcome to join chat as well, dude.
Oh, she's heavy.
Well, yeah.
Oh, holy balls!
Oh, you've got the air. You've got one of them. Yeah, that thing is heavy.
I've never driven it before.
And yeah,
No,
not the big.
not this.
It's not the biggest setup you can have.
What's the biggest one?
Triple wheels on the header dolly, header stinger. You can have 3 wheels on each.
Yeah.
That's the biggest.
I mean, I'm not going to get out of here. Right. Turn right. You're fucking having a laugh game.
Me, I would turn left, go down the junction, and spin it round. Taking a wide arc, it will fit. Comes Welsh now.
Oh my god, man.
But morning, Pete's morning. How we doing? We're in LA at the moment on 42 print. We're just about to go to Fresno to MWM. Do you want to pop along?
Right, I'm parking here. You lot come whistle.
Also got to put that into Twitch.
Who is texting me at this time in the morning? Fuck off.
Yeah, come on,
10:15 in the morning.
come on, people. You should. Hanging nuts.
It's
And morning, buddy. They still haven't taken you off the roster, mate. Have you seen? I don't know whether that was something that they spoke to you about when you told them what you were up to.
what's it up to?
He had a lot of IRO stuff going on.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've got doubles on. I think I'm just going to go out the inn. So I can make the turn.
In Welsh.
Morning, Welsh.
Use the bus tokens, partner!
I've lost. You've lost the Discord, but you've not. Yeah, you're still on trucks, but mate.
It's a kangaroo.
What? He's left Discord.
It's a kangaroo.
No, he's given up his rep
Yeah.
rights
I'm clipping this shit.
and stream team rights.
Oh yeah, I knew
It's
that.
a Joey.
I think we're ready to rock.
Right.
Exclamation mark clip.
Ooh, the stinger on your trailer doesn't look great, mate. It's acting weird. It's wiggling around.
Well, that's the least of my fucking problems at the minute. My front wheels aren't touching the ground. You're gonna go, why are you going so slow around corners? Fuck off.
Yeah, I
Why
know.
are you so slow?
I see you still got trucks, but
Wait,
And-
food trucks plug? Yeah, it is.
I'm sure also you're through the Twitch team page. You're still on there. remember, guys, tomorrow is the VTC ETS day. We will be on Pro Mods because DMP is now updated to 1.6. As long as Minute remembers to download the Pro Mods mods,
Hey,
we will be on Pro Mods.
how you doing?
Except his alarm clock.
And that. Well, whatever happens, Welsh, there will be an early morning stream, even if I do it.
I know, but
So,
yeah.
so regardless what happens, there will be a convoy at
Oh my
7.
god.
I mean, we had to swap over last week because he forgot to set his alarm, so, you know.
Mhm. Did you set his alarm this morning, Watton?
He had a bad night.
He's had a really bad couple of days with this heat. I mean, when he was streaming yesterday, he reckoned he'd only had 3 hours sleep the night before.
I did as well. But I said all day. Very big.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's just sometimes.
I
Wait,
think
what's
it's been
your
Norton
lines?
and Wales and anybody else.
Musicman_Luke play.
Just about.
Take
Oh,
the
is that
next
why you were slowing
junction.
down, you absolute cock?
I only had one card left.
Uh-huh.
That was it. I am flat out, by the way.
Take the next junction. At least I only have to take the junction, I don't have to turn anywhere.
Oh, you bitch!
Means I can just come off, fly over, come back on again. Thank you. Back on here. Unfortunately, guys, I don't do kind of what Minute does with his cars. When you say take the next junction, he'll actually make a turn. I don't. It's just take a junction. If you want me to take a turn as well, you do somebody that needs to do a card, like take the next junction and then give the cooldown chance and then turn left or right for the left or right to happen. Now, if the junction has a right turn or left turn, then obviously I got to do it. But if it's something like that, just take a junction and I get a chance of a flyover. It's kind of a thing that the player of the car didn't look at.
It was hard to look at while driving with this thing. Fuck off.
I
I
know.
was trying to log in on my phone.
It's what I do to Minute when I play Cars with Minute and I'm driving with him. Not yet, dog. The trouble is you've had your dental stick really fucking early, innit? Come on, pick a lane area. It's like, fuck off, I'm like got 50 ton on board.
Doing 64 and I'm struggling.
Oh yeah.
I've never done heavy hauls in this truck. Thought, fuck it, it's a 300-mile job. Let's see what it's like. Never again.
The only good thing about it is with the heavy hauls in this, because you get the header Stinger trailers, the Jeep Stinger trailers, to do the heavy hauls with. When you get it up to speed, if it's a decent road, you very rarely slow down.
City limits. I just hit 70, you bitch. I just hit 70. What?
okay.
I don't know why I don't know why we've just come off. I think we're coming back on again.
Oh yeah, you did. You avoided the bloody thing.
Well, it did route us through here, Welsh.
Oh.
Well, that was bumpy.
Mm-hmm. Last time me, you and Welsh drove together in this game, I sent Welsh to space.
Uh-huh.
I got a medal for that. Fucking me running into the back of Welsh and Welsh just fucking off. Slipstream. I fucking wish. Come on. automatic gearbox. My ass. Drop down a gear.
Yeah, uphill with an automatic gearbox. No, it's just went up the manual.
In 16th gear, it's 3,500 revs. Come on.
Oh,
Is it time for bed yet?
nearly. This heat
Good
can
night,
just
dude.
fuck off. I'm sick of it now.
See, I'm getting it double though, because I'm getting ill because of having to come off some meds.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like ill from coming off meds, plus the fucking heat. It was a bad time to change medications this week.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's a hill.
Yes,
There is. There's a hill
off,
yeah,
Welsh.
bye.
Get up the fucking hill, you cunt.
No, you did quite well that one. You only lost about 20 metres to me up the hill.
I'm not even up the fucking hill yet. Now I am.
Girls, good morning. How you doing, buddy? Today, guys, there's going to be 2 streams. I thought I'd do this one and play some Minute on game, and he had a bad night last night. So yeah, won't be streaming today. And then I will be streaming at 1 o'clock doing some roadcraft with Kev.
What are you doing, Matt?
Speed am I doing? 70. $70 is what my ATS speed is. But like I say, guys, it's a nice steady speed 70. I mean, it's not too fast that you're using shit ton of fuel, and it's not too slow that you're getting bored. Especially if you just come off of ETS to play it, because obviously if you just come off ETS to play it, you can only do, well, and you want to keep real miles, you can only do maybe 60. I do 56, so.
I don't like being in this. Yeah. We are very close to each other. I am up your ass currently.
Good time.
well, look how close I am.
Yeah, I can see you on the mirror.
Well, technically, dude, we're a length behind.
Technically, I'm in the wrong
Should
lane.
should be your spacing. Don't stop till you get enough. I heard a fucking club mix of this the other day, and I was like, no, just give me the original.
See, I went and bought a load of club mixes of like 80s shit, and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, a lot of them you just like, yeah, just keep that in the shed, mate. There's some
See,
there's some that's pretty good, but you know, a lot of them it's like, no, you just try to get a fucking some extra plaudits with a song that was popular.
See, I got a email. I'm on a lot of the old DJ forums still.
Mm-hmm.
And my email's still out there. I got an email a couple of days ago to do a wedding. Only a local one. No, it's not like a vows, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
would, but then
I still get asked,
No.
mate. It's been fucking ages since I last ran a disco. Every so often somebody will ring me and go, "You still got your disco, man?" I'm like, "No." "Oh, okay, no worries. Do you know who's in the local area that does them?" I'm like, "Well, I do know a couple of people, but they're not the most. They're not. They won't be the cheapest, but they will be quality." So that I didn't run around with what we called £50 Sid. So people
I
that'll
didn't
go
either.
out, people that go out with one speaker for £50 undercutting every fucker, and then you get the people the following year coming back and going, "Do you know what, that guy we had last year was shit. What did you pay for him? 50 quid. What do you have? One speaker, one light." Well, yeah, you pay for what you get. You know, if you pay 200 quid or whatever you're paying for your disco, he'll turn up with a full show because that's what you've paid him to do. You know, whereas if you pay some guy 50 quid, you're lucky if you get a fucking tape deck.
I was, whatever it was, I was 250 quid for 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they wanted after 6 hours, it was 30 quid for every extra hour. So,
Yeah, I mean,
which
but-
I thought was still cheap.
Mhm. It's dear compared to down here. It was. My standard price for a 3-hour show was like 180. But that was 2003 to 2005. I ran my own show. Late 2005, I decided to give it up. A little. Which is why I got a massive gap from 2005 to kind of 2023 maybe. There's a massive gap
See-
of music.
Even when I stopped DJing, I still kept buying me music.
Yeah, I didn't tend to go back into music until we kind of started listening to Simulator Radio, and the guys were like, "Why don't you go for Presenter? Why don't you go for Presenter? Why don't you go for Presenter?" I didn't really think about it. And I'm still debating whether where I am now is right for what I want.
I've got opinions that I'll keep to myself.
I know what your opinions are.
I know everyone who works there. Oh my god.
He's got a wheel, folks. Don't know how to use the fucker by the looks of it, but he's got a wheel.
Listen, alright, the truck went floating.
Uh-huh.
What happened to your speed? I'm only doing 76 to keep up.
I've not changed my speed, mate, in the last 20 minutes.
Oh, you cunt. There's road works.
W4 Gamer played.
I won't say
Wait at the
this.
next traffic lights
This,
for a full
this
cycle.
Volvo's brakes are real
Okay.
fucking good. What?
I gotta wait here for the next red. Welsh is like, you can.
Yeah. A little bit of a close one.
Blame Wacky.
No, technically I can still blame you because you're the one who dished the cards out. You're the one who promote the cards. So your fault.
Matt, does you know for Streamloots, right? You know when you've hit the threshold to get a payout.
Yes.
Does it go automatically when it hits that day, or do you have to go and like do what Twitch doesn't fucking go and...
As long as you set up where you want the payment to go, it will go on the payment date that you set. Like exactly on the payment date. It won't be early or whatever. It'll be exactly the date you set. I mean, I know Farmboy has 2 payment dates. I don't know how he's earning so much with them, but yeah, he has 2 payment dates.
Fucking Bella spent like $60 on fucking cards the other week.
Wow.
She's nuts.
Uh-huh.
Well, I lie. Her and Gilly spent about $60 in
Yeah.
cards.
Sometimes they go mental on it. Sometimes they don't go so mental on it. I mean, I've not had anybody spend on Streamloots for a little while. Although Mimi still has a subscription. There's somebody else that's got the subscription on there too, and they keep renewing.
However, Bella bought all of hers just so she could scare the shit out of me when she wants to, after what I did to her.
Yep.
Bastard.
I have realised though, if I can get, I think it's 100 packs sold in a month. There's a thing with Streamloots now. If you can get that many sold in a month and you're part of the thing, you can make yourself an extra pack of cards. You no longer have to get the partner to do it. So that might be a thing to do, to get extra packs. Well, not extra packs, but extra individual sort of games. I can separate some more games out of the main pack, but not separate them out, because obviously the main pack is the main pack, and that's what I give away. The packs with, it's all in the one pack, and I give them away. It's just that I've got farm sim and trucking packs on their own. So if I'm playing those games, you can go, oh, all right, we'll just buy that pack or that pack, instead of buying the main pack and taking a chance on whether you get those cards. It's all random. So yeah, I'd like to be able to separate out the Roadcraft SnowRunner cards as well. I'd like to be able to separate. I don't know. I don't know at the moment if I can separate out any more cards, because I don't play the other games enough to warrant separating them. So stuff like Dune or Forza, because I've got cards for them, but I don't play them enough. In fact, I might never play Forza again. I'm bored of Forza already. It's got to that point. I've completed the events on the map, and all I've got left is online racing all the seasonals, and I'm bored.
Do you still do iRacing? I don't see you stream that much.
I haven't done recently because it's been so warm, but yes, I do. And I'll only stream the iRacing if I've got 3 races to do in the weekly, or I'm doing a special event. Like if I'm doing a 3-hour or 6-hour, if we've got a team together and we do that, I'll stream it. Or like I said, or I've got 3 weekly races to do, then I'll stream them. But yeah, that's still part of the stream. I don't see the point of streaming just 2 races. That's why. You know, because if they work out it correctly, I could get 2 races done in an hour, and that's basically, oh, what do I do now? It took me an hour to do the seasonal events last night. Exactly, mate. Why Forza is a pile of shit now. As I've explained this before, Forza, the way they did it in Forza Horizon 4 was the best way for seasonals. Yes, there was less of it, but the seasonal kind of race, and there was one other thing, literally took you the whole week to do. Why? Because it was so fucking hard. So you literally had to find exactly the right car for you with exactly the right tune for you. And even then, even if you won the seasonal race, you still might not have won it because if you're the type of player who only played by yourself, you had a random team. If the random team was shit, you lost because the AIs were so fucking good. So it basically took you a week, nearly, to complete that race. And the other weekly event that was really difficult as well. I forget what that was, but I think it was the playground event, like capture the flag and shit. I think that was the other harder one. Because A, you had to have the right tune, and B, you had to have the right tune because you were against another team of players. There is 2 question marks over to the left. I think I might unlock them. Will that unlock that? Am I close enough? No, I've got, yeah, I did get that. And I've unlocked that. Okay. Just got to turn around now.
Oh, in hell.
I'm no longer in the church anymore.
Yeah, did you fix your microphone?
I've noticed that this morning, mate. What'd you do to it? Did you just do like you said?
No,
you was gonna do, replace it
I'm
with your
just
own
using
mic?
No, I'm just using the Corsair bloody my bloody bit part.
Oh, so you just changed back to your old mic?
No. The mic on my Corsair headset.
Okay. Yeah, that was weird. That
Bloody-
kept the echo on that brand new mic just kept cutting in and out. It was weird.
To me,
Fuck using those mics anymore. Fuck it. I'm being honest. I'd rather use the mic on the headset.
to me, I think there's a fault on the microphone.
Yeah. Same. But it just goes to show you guys, buy decent. Buy decent, buy once. I'm not saying that the mic Welsh bought wasn't decent because there is some decent cheap mics out there.
There
What
is.
is fucking cheap though? What do you class as cheap?
50 quid.
50, yeah, any 50 quid's cheap. 50 quid is a cheap mic.
My audio setup alone, Welsh, was about 400 quid brand new, way back when.
I mean, if the wife allows me, I will be spending £200 on a new audio mic setup.
Oh, Matt, I've got a... You know that one I said to Minute to get? That mic is a Shure internals.
I know. I know that. I read the thing about it, and they are a Shure copycat company. They are literally are an official Shure copycat because they do also a copy of the SSMB.
Yeah.
I don't know how good it is.
Fantastic. Well, you know, Brookie's my microphone. It's that. That's it, Matt.
Yeah, I know that one you showed Minute. That's the SVB8 or whatever it is from Shure.
Same as what Redmond's got.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, it's down there. Okay. Bollocks. Wrong place.
How many miles is to this job?
Not very far. 400 maybe? 500? I've come to the wrong area for pickup. Right around the fucking back.
Okay. Right. I'm going to leave you boys to it then, because I'm going to go grab some food and then nip to the shops before it gets a bajillion degrees.
Okay, love you, bye.
I'm going to go park up somewhere that's not in the fucking way. So when I spawn in next time, I don't take myself out. Here, I'll do.
Okay.
Not like I'll
nice.
spawn anyway.
Oh, I can't use that.
Yeah, Bobcat DLC, mate. Yeah. So we're going to Medford, Plaster and Sons. Yeah, Bobcat DLC. I forgot you didn't have that one.
Would you say Medford or Bedford?
Medford. Medford, company Plaster and Sons. So MED Ford is the place, Plaster and Sons.
Fuck yourself, and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you as well.
Wow, what a cunt. Says he's fucking off to go to the shop there and then tells me to fuck you. What a cunt.
Bedford, what's the name of the company you said?
Plaster and Sons. Anbar, thank you very much for your follow. If you're new to the channel, guys, please no self-promotion. You will get immediately banned.
Musicman_Luke played. Wait at the next traffic lights for a full cycle.
Okay, I think there's lots of them on the way out. Well, she's got the thing, I'll go quickly get rid of that one. Just in case it's as bad as that last fucking traffic light and took fucking ages to fucking change. Oh, Jesus, already got the load.
I don't hang around.
I said you've already got the load, dumb nuts.
Oh.
Okay. Wait for a full cycle.
Holy shit.
Blame Luke for that one. Luke.
Twat.
I know. Fuck off and then plays a fucking card. What a cunt.
Yeah. What a wanker.
Well, highs of 28 or 9 degrees today, so not as hot as the last couple of days, but still going to be so fucking warm at summer.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. It's
I
like
can't-
yesterday.
Yeah.
My computer's idling in the fucking like 57 and 58.
Not so
I
bad,
went-
though.
Yeah.
Idling at 57
Yeah.
isn't so bad, that's normal.
Well, no, I normally idle at 40,
Nice.
38, 40.
Yeah, I'd say it's normal. It's normal if you're kind of playing something like this, but if you're just not doing nothing, then it's pretty high.
It's like now my CPU's on 66.
Right. Well, just go wait for it to go back red. That's the trouble with these American lights. They just take so fucking long to change. I mean, it's only just gone green now.
Who fucking played this card? Fucking hell.
Luke!
I know.
Don't forget, guys, if you want to hear me on the radio now, I'm now with TSFM. And there's the links. And it's like I said before, guys, if they, for instance, maybe, this probably won't happen at all, but say if the guys from Simulator Radio did happen to come contact me, would I go back? I don't know. It's a tough decision. It would be a really, really hard decision. I mean, like I said, I'm not sure whether TSFM is going to be a permanent thing or not. I don't know. I'm glad to be back on the radio, back on the waves, but am I sure it's the home for me? I don't know. And I say I don't know, and I think it's because a lot of the other DJs with TSFM most of the time play club remixes. There's not very many that play a very much mixture of songs. So whenever I come on and do my very much mixture of music, I barely get any requests. Even though there's apparently 300 plus people listening. You know, I've done 4 shows now. I know they're not very big shows, but 4 shows now. And I've had about 4 requests in 4 hours. Which to me isn't enough.
Are you doing it through the requests though?
Yeah, I always take requests, mate.
No. Are you doing it for the request?
Can I pop in the kitchen? No worries. 2 seconds. Be back. Oh. Ah, I'm back. Because I'm doing 2 streams today, guys, I might only do till 10 o'clock. Till Tav goes on at 10, and then yeah, I'll be back at 1 for Roadcraft. I think that's a good plan. Like I was saying yesterday, guys, the SnowRunner map we're currently on, it's going to take me about, I say me, it's going to take us about 3 more, maybe 4 more streams to get that sorted and done. With how much we got to do on it. I mean, we are knocking missions off. I mean, we knocked another 3 off yesterday, but you know, which it's still in double figures, the contracts we got to do, and then obviously we got to do the tasks as well. There's another 6 or 8 tasks. So there's still plenty to do. And then the final bit of it, pull the trailers in so I can sell them all. I heard thunder. It's pitch black here. Lucky you. Would love a bit of thunder about now.
We had it last night, we did.
We didn't get any down here. Or if we did get a bit of thunder and rain, it dried up almost immediately.
We didn't have no rain. We had the thunder and lightning, no rain.
That's weird in itself. Thunder and lightning without rain. Jeez. Just managed to get that that unlocked. Did that unlock for you, that international garage?
I think I already unlocked it.
Okay. 'Cause, 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 Yeah, that one's in. See, that's how easy it is, Luke. To link your Lumia to Spotify. He's like, okay, I gotta go now. Gotta run shop. Yeah, quicker you're going, quicker you're back. You might be able to get in one final job.
Yeah.
Had a couple of rumbles of rain and a rain shower. Luke, fuck off to the shop, you cunt. Thanks for the green, Jimmer. Also, when Minute was on, on yesterday, and I was on about servers, I was actually looking at setting up my own server. Very minimalistic kind of ETS server. So, obviously, pro mods, your other bits and pieces, and that's it. Literally nothing that can interfere with anything. As long as the load order's right, it should run perfect. If I can get some of the extra map packs in, then maybe there'll be a thing, but send the rain to Belgium, please. I think it's going to miss Belgium, mate, because Luke's up north. 39 degrees where you are today. Holy crap. So you basically got the weather we had yesterday. Super hot, super dry. Well, stay in the shade as much as you can do. Stay hydrated. That's all you can do. Water hydration as well, not busy. I could do with a top up. Next fuel station. If you're going to run your own server, I would recommend avoiding Steam mods, if you can. There will be some workshop mods in there. Not many, but there will be some. When I say not many, the 4 Series Scania that was part of JBO's repertoire. Somebody else just actually took it over now. that I want in. What the fuck? My Twitch stream isn't ending, Lumia. Fuck off. Twitch is offline? Really? I'm gonna have to restart stream. Restart it then. Hold the line, callers. Why did it die? Oh. Oh. I think my internet died. I think that's the problem. I think my or OBS died. Hold the line. Oh, my internet couldn't have died because I'm still talking to Welsh. Well, I think so. I think that's the first ever problem I've had with OBS. I think OBS just went, love you, bye.
I think you've had a chicken date.
Yeah. That's the first ever problem I've ever had with OBS. I normally don't get a problem. Guys, yeah, refresh if you, or somebody can put in chat if they, you know, refresh if you haven't done the thing yet. But yeah, normally I don't get a problem with OBS because normally every update that I do with OBS, I do a resources wizard. So I literally put everything on that I'm going to stream with, and I do a wizard setup. And then I just change the audio values back how they should be. Thanks, Jeremy, for looking at that one. That was weird, that was. There's one thing I can think of. Wow, I just saw something that it might be. No, it wasn't that. I thought it might have been maybe a Twitch moderator came in and heard the music. Because that's the only way now that they can catch you for playing real music is if they come into stream. What did I break? Nothing. OBS just went, love you, bye. It's only the first time I've ever had a problem with OBS.
But you wouldn't restart your bloody OBS.
No, all I did was stop the stream, start the stream. I didn't even restart it. But yeah, working fine again now. Luke, don't tar me with your brush. I don't fuck about with stuff. Literally, I don't fuck about with any of the inner workings of anything. Literally, my shit is as simple as it can run. Why do I keep it simple? Because it runs faster, and runs smoother, and runs better. Because it's not going this place and that place and that place and that place to do shit. It's just running as it is.
Anyway, have you been to the shop?
Yeah, anyway, you've been to the shop yet? He's like, no, I'm putting my fucking shoes on. But yeah, like I say, guys, that's the one and only problem I've had with OBS in ages. Normal problems with OBS, and normally user error. When I say user error, I've had hit the wrong button a couple of times on my Stream Deck because I've got the reset light button for Lumia and the OBS streaming button in a similar place on my Stream Deck, and occasionally I hit the wrong button, so that's a user error. I've also had stream dropouts. Apparently he's fat and he can't go very fast. But he's still trying to put his shoes on. You know that's why they invented shoe horns, right?
Roll on bloody the weekend, I say.
Yeah, Sunday's going to be quite a nice day.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Make it roll on faster to the end.
Right.
And catch up on the sleep.
Fuel. I need some fuel.
Oh,
Thank God.
okay.
I think I'll just go to this place just to the right of me.
I stopped then with you. Or I just cut
Fucking-
on my speed.
3 fuel stations. 3 fucking fuel stations. Got masses of choice. I can go over there, I can go over here. I'll go over here. Yeah, so guys, the skin I'm currently using for the truck, I don't know if it's locked behind levels or something, but it's part of the 1.6 update. You know, when you create a character and then you can pick like a company logo, they've made them into skins. And like I say, I don't know whether they're level locked or anything. If they are, fine. And I say this because we're looking for a company skin for ATS, because at the moment we've been unable to have one because all the skins in game have been missing certain trucks. So they were kind of out just in case somebody wanted to use that truck and then come on a BTC convoy. It's not fair. Whereas these are going to be for every truck. Plus the closest one we could find in the past, I did my research on it, is Flames. Flames did every truck but one. The downside was with the Flames, there was 5 types of Flames across every truck. So it was the same but different. What I need is somebody to come in and go, this skin is locked behind level 10 or something. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to happen. I'm by you now. That's what I need to have. I need somebody to come into ATS that hasn't played it very much and go, right, that skin's not behind that level, that skin's not behind that level. Because I'm already above certain levels, I don't know which level they're locked behind. I mean,
Will it be
I'm
locked under level though?
I don't know. I don't know whether they are or not.
Because if you go and pick a new profile, and then you
couldn't-
choose your company, and
according to Luke, they're locked behind something or other. He was saying. I don't know whether they are or not. That's why I said I need somebody to maybe come in with a new character and go, can I have that truck? And put that skin on it at that level.
if you choose your company, yeah, at the beginning of your profile, that company should be unlocked for you.
Well, you would have thought.
Technically.
I don't know. Like I say, I don't know. If anybody's starting a new character and is still really low, you have a check for us. See if you can get the, I don't know, any of the new skins. So one of them's called Global, which is the one I've currently got on my truck. There's like 7 skins, and they should be kind of all in the same area in the skins packs. Like I say, they're all part of the 1.6 update. I mean, don't panic. I'll try it later. Even if I got to make a brand new character, I'll try it later. And what I'll do is I'll give it a load of money, give the character a load of money, because I can do that. And yeah, I'll just buy a truck and see if I can put the skins on level 1 or some shit. And then it should tell me what level that particular skin is. But if somebody else is already kind of level 5 or something and wants to check for me, yeah, thanks.
I would have thought that you'd bring out you could choose, because this truck is originally from my last VGC.
Uh-huh.
And I wish you could change that. You know, when you write it in.
Hey, baby. Good girl.
I can't be asked if I can start again.
You can't bother to start again. To be honest, it's took me, what, a month to get back virtually to a good level. I mean, I've still not got every truck back that I had. You know, I've still not got 3 garages full of drivers making me a shitload of money, because they're low levels as well. So that's going to take a little bit of time, but I've got my own truck. It's got nice power. It's in a skin. You know, I've got a couple of trailers. And I'm kind of at a decent point where I can earn a lot of money if I really want to.
Oh, I know what you're on about.
And it took me a month. But if you wanted to do it the other way round and concentrate on yourself for the truck, you could kind of do that sooner. This one wasn't sticking that well around that corner.
No.
Yeah, I was chilling out watching YouTube the other day with some stuff and come across one of the biggest hauliers in America. One of them delivers cars and stuff, and their trucks are unfucking real. Their trucks, their living areas for their trucks are like, yeah, you just want to have a caravan stuck on the back of your lorry. That's how fucking big they were. Unreal.
No.
I mean, I watched one YouTuber the other day that goes around truck stops meeting like truckers that have got these big, massive, great big cabs and living area stuff. And one of them had a triple, I think he triple layered his W900. So he had the big living cab, and he basically cut it off at the highest point and tripled it. And him and his wife lived in it on the road.
Yeah, fuck off.
Gavin, morning. Yeah, him and his wife lived in it. Unreal. But this thing was just like having a caravan on wheels in a truck. You know, he said it. He reckoned if the road was nice and smooth and that, his wife could actually make coffee while they were still moving. Didn't even need to pull over and stop. But Morning, guys. Morning. How we doing? If you're looking for Minute 9 Gaming, unfortunately, I had a bad night last night, so yeah, not around. I shall be doing a double shift today. I'm doing Convoy this morning, and then I'm playing Roadcraft later on. Which is why I'm only going to go till maybe Tab kicks up his stream at 10 o'clock.
I can start feeling, I can feel it's starting warm now.
Yeah, it's already warming up down here. I mean, it says the outside temperature at the moment is 22 degrees here at the minute.
And it's yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've not even pimped this truck for ALM yet. And I'm not going to be honest. I'm not going to with any of the American trucks. Normally what I would do is with every truck manufacturer I would get, I would normally stick the Kenworth Hillmaster in, because it's the best engine in the game.
Okay.
Stuck on a post?
Strange. It felt like it's a box.
Mm-hmm. 26 all day yesterday and night, thunderstorms. Well, Welsh said he had thunderstorms, no rain last night, but thunderstorms. It's a bit weird.
It doesn't happen though.
Mm-hmm. Very rare to have a thunderstorm without rain. Normally they go hand in hand. You had the same, Mavic? And hi, dude. How you doing? Morning. You was up most of the night? Yeah. I think Minute was too, guys. Like I say, this he wrote in his chat or in his side of the chat at 1 o'clock this morning saying, you know, won't be streaming today, so yeah, I know the night before he didn't have much sleep. Oop. That'll do, that'll do. Okay, so we got, how far is that? Oh, it's about an hour. 1300 miles.
Quit picking big things.
Well, it's just whatever job was there, mate. You know me, I don't go picking shit. I just pick whatever's there. Totally fucking random. I think that's how a lot of people get bored with the game quite a lot of the time. It's because they're continuously picking where they go, not letting the game kind of do its thing and generate the job for them.
Oh, I don't mind where we go.
Which is what I do. I kind of let the game randomize it and just pick whatever's there. And that way, there's an air of mystery about the jobs. You know, I don't know where I'm going until I picked it, until it's on the board. So, like, the next job, just say, I don't know where that job's going until I get there. I ain't got a clue. And that way, there's an air of mystery about it. And, you know, like I say, the next job, we end up where we end up. This is what it is. I found something out about this truck. It's not terribly good at going around corners. Mind you, I've got the stability on this game exactly as I got on Euro Truck. It's on 70%, so that's probably partly what to do with it.
You know what? There's a post on Facebook last night I looked at, and the SCS are already on about 1.61.
Yeah, apparently the beta's already going, mate. Somebody came in this morning, went, but you know, the next beta's already going. I'm like, I'm not surprised. You know, by the time you gotta look at it like this. By the time it comes out open beta for us, for everybody to play and get their feedback out, they are already halfway through the next thing. And if they end up having a breakthrough and getting right through, by the time they stick out this beta, the next beta is ready to go on open beta. Of course, there'll be a couple of months of testing now, and then, you know, if they feel that it's running smooth and they've made the changes that they need to make, it'll be 1.61 or whatever they want to call it. You know what I mean? You know? But what we're hoping for is that the buses stroke rigids are one of the next things to come out. A lot of people that I've spoken to about these games really want those DOCs out as soon as possible. And the rigid one, guys, or sorry, the bus one, I think they're going to charge us for.
Yeah, they will. Yeah. The DLC in there.
Yeah, they've already put it down as a DLC, so I think they're going to charge for that. Hopefully it won't be a lot. £10, £14, something like that. But if they can sort out the coaches job-wise, they should be able to sort out the rigids job-wise, because it's fairly similar. Whereas it's putting a job onto a rigid vehicle, which is what they're having trouble with the rigids. So what they're having trouble with the rigids is putting the job onto the truck, the rigid part of the truck. The trailer is fine. If it comes with a trailer, absolutely fine. They can put the job on that, no problem. But it's the rigid part of the truck that they're having a problem with. Because obviously normally, the cab part of the truck, there's no job on it. So they're having to tell the game, look, these trucks that we're using here have got space for delivery. And they're having a little bit of problems with the coding of it. But like I said,
Have you seen any videos on the island?
On what island? Ireland itself?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, DLC.
I don't want to. No, honestly, I don't want to. I've seen the roads in Ireland because I've been on TMP. Well, I've been on Pro Mods Ireland. So I know what it kind of looks like. Unless they're going to do. Unless they're going to do like a very much slightly different look to it, you know, because obviously Pro Mods Ireland is a little bit old now, and I don't know how, you know, if they update it that often, and I'm suspecting not. So, you know, for a brand new look at Ireland itself, I think, you know, that'd be a good thing. Because also after that we got Iceland as well as a DLC.
Yeah.
You know, so we're getting very, very, very close now to not needing Pro Mods in terms of its maps. We're getting very close to not needing them. I mean, a few updates to some of the older maps, like England. You know, they update that in France and some other bits and bobs, which coincides with how it really looks now. I foresee a future where we're not going to need Pro Mods. Pro Mods is going to have to, I don't know, kind of maybe update the game a bit and maybe concentrate on other areas.
Do you concentrate on Russia?
Well, maybe Russia, maybe Africa. You know, take us a bit further east, maybe. I don't know. Because I know that some people are saying with the right mods in single player, they can go right across to China.
Yeah, I've been to China.
So you know, that's a possibility for Pro Mods to go, right, we're not going to do Europe anymore for Euro Truck. We're going to do the Far East right over to Eastern Bloc. You know what I mean? So give us a totally different area to look at. I mean, I suppose in a bad way but good way, it would mean that because Pro Mods are no longer doing European maps, they would be doing obviously the other maps. There would be no quarry. So, in terms of like what I was saying, good thing, bad thing. Good thing because you wouldn't get so many congregated in one area doing one road for Pro Mods with up and down the quarry. Bad because, you know, that means that the 1,000 people that are down there sometimes will be in other places, which could cause lag. Whereas at the moment, we can basically go anywhere we like and it don't really matter because of how much space there is. But yeah, that's how I foresee the game going with Pro Mods. I think Pro Mods are going to have to switch gears and maybe do these recon the maps or whatever they are, or whatever they're called, and bring us other areas. Because sooner or later, SCS are going to be caught right up with what Pro Mods do. And we won't need them. That's the way I see the game going. Only thing Pro Mods really does now is add details to small roads, drop-offs. Still good, but yeah. Getting to the stage of not needing in the early days added. Yeah, totally agree. I mean, to be honest, at the moment, for me, because I do a lot of driving in the UK every so often, it's massive for me because it adds a third more roads in the UK. That's how many roads Pro Mods adds just to the UK alone, a third more. And it also adds a few to the European cities as well, where you go in a different way or something. You know, so yeah, a few older maps need updating, and then yeah, we won't need Pro Mods unless they move out of Europe and bring us other maps.
Well, I don't know. Pro Mods should be still alright in Europe because it's still a lot of places that SCS uncovered.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, to be honest, I mean, we've got a lot of map area now with SCS. The only thing that needs doing with SCS maps is the reworking of all the maps to bring them all up to date. Because they're not up to date. They've admitted themselves At least the first 3 DLCs are nowhere near complete as pro mods, and they've admitted that themselves.
Yeah, but pro mod can go into France, which SES haven't really touched on.
Well, they obviously there's Vive la France, that's from SCS, which brought us more France than what the base game did, and we've had a few reworks of different bits and bobs. But like I say, it's still one of the older maps. So places like the UK, France, Belgium, Germany, the Netherlands, Spain even, once they get reworked to modernize them, they'll basically be pro mods, so we won't need pro mod for those areas. If I remember correctly, a lot of the base game map came from ETS1, probably, mate. I don't know, I wasn't playing it then. But yeah, I mean, as base map, you basically got limited. Well, you got UK, but obviously whatever we've got now during normal game, we got limited France, limited Belgium, limited Germany. It was still quite a big area for new people coming into the game and seeing what it's like without buying DLCs, and to whet your appetite, but not really enough to join anybody that's got all the map packs or pro mods. As pro mods, you have to have all the maps to run, and it just overlays its own map area over the existing thing that you got, which is why you need all the maps all the time, because it overlays directly over the top of what you have. But yeah, I foresee a time where we won't need we may not need pro mods in a year or so's time, unless they change where they overlay. So like basically saying, oh, you need all the maps, but we're covering from these other areas. I mean, at the moment, SCS don't do Middle East, don't do Great Steppe, they don't do Maghreb. There's areas that can be expanded by pro mods, you know, and then, you know, they can take over those areas. Like I say, Middle East, they can go Middle East to China if they wanted to, because the
Yeah, but then you're taking away of Eurotruck.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this before though, Welsh. How far?
I know.
How far can they really take it now before they have to call it something else?
They may have to call it ETS3.
Well, they may have to call it World of Trucking.
Well, yeah.
SCS World of Trucking. But then the map, I think the map will be too big to run stable by doing a World of Trucking. I would love to see it, because then you wouldn't need an ATS and ETS. You just go where you want. So if you want to come to America, you go to America. If you want to go to Europe, you go to Europe. I mean, the game would be fucking massive, though. That's the trouble with the maps.
Massive, yeah.
That's why they break it down to America and Europe, because the game itself would be so big. Which is why when, for instance, Flight Simulator first came out, the Microsoft Flight Simulator first came out in 2020, something like that, it was breaking people's 3090s because it was too detailed. The Promos add-on maps, however, have potential. Yeah. Look, I know for a fact that most people that work for Pro Mods used to work for SCS. A very quick, easy way to sort it out would be if SCS bought Pro Mods.
Or merge somehow.
Well,
They
they
already merged, didn't they?
Well, they're already very, very in touch with each other, because every so often now, within the last 6 months, Pro mods are not too far behind anything SCS are doing. And neither is TMP. Well, TMP took a little while this time, but normally the three are working very much in touch with each other. But I think if SCS wanted a smart maneuver to do, I think they buy out Pro mods and integrate the maps. There you go. There's your updates done already. Perfect. I've said that for months, though, guys. I really have said that for months. You need to come into this lane, Bush.
Why?
Yeah, we're turning right, mate. Or unless this lane goes right. Oh, it goes right.
Oh,
okay.
shit. Yeah. Hold on.
Well, we got really shitty limits. I was already slowing. That would be awesome, but unfortunately, don't think it would happen. No, and neither do I, because, like I say, a lot of the pro mods, graphical designers for the maps, were SCS employees.
Believe it or not many people know this, but Pro Mods had their finger in Italy.
Mm-hmm. It's
They
the same.
designed Italy.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with Door and Beacon. Door and Beacon, you know? Look at the background behind Beacon, where all the employees came from, or where most of them come from. They came from Shore, which is why the Beacon Decent Mike looks like a Shore SM58. Sorry, an SM7B. Happens more times than companies would like to admit. That a few disgruntled employees can just go off, make their own company, because the way they see the current stuff going, they don't like it. So they go, and if you got a few people that got the money to do it, new company, and that's where Beacon came from. Ex-employees of Shore, and the guys that made the Go XLR. It was kind of a thing between them two.
It's like Farming Simulator. You got Farming Simulator to come out competition again, because there's a new farming game coming out, isn't it?
Yeah, there is a new farming game coming out. I've thanks, Lee. Cheers. Appreciate you. I've seen some clips of that game. It looks pretty good. It really does. The trouble is, for Farming Simulator, if they bring out what people have been asking for in game straight away, there's going to be a lot of people to change games. If playability's there and variation of machinery is there, a lot of people are going to change games. But what I've seen is very, very, very similar to Farming Simulator 25, and you know, kind of what if you've already got Farming Simulator 25 and the season passes. Do you really want to invest another 50 quid in another farming game to play the same thing?
If it's good enough, yeah, people are going to play it, right?
Well, the thing is, I don't. For me personally, no. 50 quid to play another farming game that I'm already playing. That's got an established...
You change your mind if it's really good. And it's better than Farming Simulator.
Yeah, I mean, if there was enough in it for me, maybe. But there would have to be an extreme amount of non-similar things with that game. But for
obviously,
me to go
it's going to be mods, isn't it? It's going to be mods.
Well, not necessarily mods, mate. You know, some older equipment, just say that, but decent old equipment. You know, so like the big M grass cutter. I didn't know till we looked into it when we were doing the old fucking Oaks that the big M came out in like 1980. But you don't see that version in game. You don't see like the old one and the new one. You just
You
see
can see-
the newer one.
If you played 17, it was in 17.
Mm-hmm.
It was. And you can still get it now.
Yeah. And a lot of
There's
the
a lot,
older
obviously.
items are gone unless you've got mods for them. You know, if they came out as standard with this other game, yeah, I think a lot of people are going to change, because obviously the more mods you put into a game, the harder your PC has to run. You know, and if you want to play with friends and stuff that are on different levels of PC, you're not going to be able to. If a new farming game came out about the same thing, of the next version of FarmSim, but had more features than I would consider, but it would have it. Just bought the new version of FarmSim, then no, would unlikely get it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, Season 2 pass for Farming Simulator 25, the new DLC is due to drop soon, if not already. No worries, dude. No. Totally agree with what you're saying. You know, there's got to be enough in the new game for people to change to go over there. We've kind of, in a ways, I know it doesn't seem like it, we've kind of in a ways been spoiled by Giants with how much they've actually put into the game. Yes, they've had a few problems. You know, when FS25 came out, it was broken. They brought it, I think they rushed it slightly and it was broken. Like, graphically. What did Giants do about it? Said, hang on, there's something wrong, guys. Be patient with us, we'll get a fix out. Within 3 weeks, they got a fix out to fix the graphical problem. You know, you got to applaud its Giants for that. And any game that does it. I mean, at the moment, I'm in a very similar situation with Roadcraft. Because I'm using AMD graphics every so often with the update, it breaks Roadcraft. And I've got to roll back. But within a week or so of that graphics pack coming out, AMD have come back saying, hang on, there's something broken, you might want to roll back. We'll fix it, don't panic. And they do. They go on it and fix it.
Yeah.
You know? I don't mind things breaking. I guess what I'm saying, I don't mind things that break. As long as the company is willing to go, hang on, there's something wrong, guys, but don't panic, we'll fix it. And they get on with it. Totally don't mind it. As long as they're up front with everybody. But mind you, I'm kind of the same in life. You know, where I used to be an ex-taxi driver, well, not taxi, minicab driver, so I used to taxis, yes, but for a company. So, you know, if somebody hosed me on the road, I couldn't pick them up. Yeah, every job has to be booked in. And I used to tell the customer the truth. When they go, where you been? I've only just got the job. I can't be here 10 minutes ago if I've only just got the job. Well, surely that's a discount. Well, no, because we work for ourselves. The company, all they do is take the jobs and give the jobs out as and when we're ready for the next job. I said, so if you want any rebate, you've got to go to them, and then maybe they give it to you, maybe they don't. But I should get a rebate. Well, I cannot give it to you. If you don't like what I'm saying, I'll just leave you here. And same with the buses. Where have you been? Bus in front of me broke down. I've been stacked, you know, for 2 hours. And you can't help breakdowns. You can't help traffic. I went, you know, if you want no traffic, no breakdowns, you use the train. Well, that's not the attitude, is it? Well, you know, when you've been taking these conversations for the last hour and a half, you kind of get a little bit knocked. And I said to one lady once, she went, She got on and went, "Where have you been?" I went, and I told her whatever the excuse was. It was the true excuse. And then she kept standing there and arguing. I'm like, "You know, love, just go and sit down." She's like, "Why? I want to get my point across." I went, "Well, the more you're getting your point across, the more everybody else on this bus is being late by you." And she went and sat down. And somebody went, "Yeah, just sit down." If it was Ubisoft, it would be paid for the Ultimate Deluxe Limited Edition or the AMD. I wouldn't pay for it. Why should I pay another company to get super support from my graphics driver? Sorry, no. I'm afraid if it's an AMD problem, it doesn't matter who you pay extra for. If the software comes out with a problem, it's got a problem. If that's the thing, I mean, you're saying it's bad humor, but if that was an actual thing, no, I wouldn't pay for it. Why would you pay somebody like Ubisoft or Steam to try and get a better graphics situation? It kind of wouldn't work. The graphics are your graphics. Nothing to do with a gaming purchasing platform, because they're not the game manufacturer. I mean, to get a better feel for what kind of you were talking about there with Ubisoft and stuff, AMD would have to go to, say, SCS and say, "Let's team up. Whenever you do a new graphical package, let us know, and we'll see whether we can match our software with your software so it runs super smooth." That's the only way to do it. And they would have to go to every single gaming manufacturer to be able to do that. And it's a pain in the ass. They wouldn't do it. Too much work.
No. I'm gonna need this fuel.
You're gonna need fuel.
Yeah.
I've got 1,000 mile, over 1,000 mile. So I should just go steady and
Yeah.
still do. Yeah, I've still got 1,400 mile left in the tank, 880 mile to go.
I could go to the next one, which looks easier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this 300-gallon tank does quite well on the fuel. I mean, when I fill it fuel 2,000 miles, it's not bad. And that's not modded fuel either. I mean, I've spoken to Bratz. Bratz could be doing modded fuel for this, for all trucks if you wanted to. What is the AMD cards like these days? They're alright, mate. I've got a 9070, and for the power I get from it, which is similar to a 4080, 4090, for basically half the price. That's the biggest bonus with AMD graphics cards, guys, is that for similar power to what NVIDIA can give you, it's basically half the price. The trouble is with running next gen stuff at the moment is the games that I'm playing are still not next gen. You know, I'm playing Euro Truck, American Truck, SnowRunner, Roadcraft, Farming Simulator, you know, Hunter Call of the Wild. They're not next gen games. I mean, one of the biggest overhauls I think SCS could make for their games is make it so you can use your multi-thread processors. That would be huge. The game would run so smooth if you could use more than one core on your processor. You know, if you could use 2 or 3 cores out of your, say, I don't know, maybe 4, 8, 12, whatever you got, to process stuff so the graphics card can run a little bit smoother. It's got to be the way that these companies have got to be thinking about now. You know, at least make them so that a quad core can make the process a little bit easier for your graphics card. Oh yeah, I'm just past another service station now. 817 mile to go. Don't forget, tomorrow, guys, we'll be convoying again early. Well, I may not be if Minutes manages to do a thing. Minute will be around tomorrow about 6:30, hopefully, to start ETS VTC convoy. Yeah, with a VTC convoy, guys, it's different to what I'm doing today. You can turn up in any skin you like today. Tomorrow, if you're in Stoic Transport, you will need to turn up in the VTC skin. If you want to carry your own trailer, the trailer has to be in said skin as well. And it's been getting a little bit busier. I mean, we've been getting like 6s and 8s in convoy with us on a Saturday at the moment. So yeah, it's getting a little bit busier now. And like I say, I was thinking about doing my own server for kind of said convoys. But at the moment, a 25 space convoy, a 25 space server, costs £17. And I don't know whether I can afford it. Peter BP, thank you very much for the raid, sir. Appreciate it.
It's a real crazy show where anything will go.
Yeah, I am too.
And if that, if the thing was correct, you're playing Out of All? I haven't played that in absolute ages, if that was the game you're playing.
No, I haven't played that either.
Literally, I've not played Out of All since you were playing Euro Truck, okay. Yeah, but anyways, I haven't played Out of All since, I don't know, Tavern, everybody was playing on a server. And all I was really doing was driving a dump truck for 2 hours. But because we're all playing together and we're all like teaming up doing the jobs, it was a lot of fun. That 2 hours went in like 20 minutes. It felt anyway. It's a lot better now. It's had some updates. Yeah, like I say, we've not played it in a little while. I've been offered to go onto somebody else's server and play. I've not done it though. They play like later on the evening. I'm normally ready for bed at about 7 o'clock now. Literally.
Fucking hell, oh man.
It's because I've been waking up so early. You know, I'm basically out of bed by 6 o'clock the latest, and I'm out. I've had a coffee and everything by 6:30, and it's because of my shoulders. I'm barely sleeping. I'm just getting enough sleep to last for about a 10-hour day. And in this heat, it goes down a lot. Have a good stream, getting dinner ready, no worries. Good Pete. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Like I say, one of these days, guys, we'll go for partner on Stream Loots. I just need to save up a bit of money behind me. Because like I say, it's 30 euros a week for 8 weeks. And if I have to, I'll just do it on my own. When I say I'll do it on my own, basically we'll save up the money and the wife will just buy Stream Loots cards. So we've done it. When there's heat like this, I wish I had aircon. I've kind of got a small aircon blower behind me, but it's kind of not aircon. Basically what it is, it's a fan that every few minutes gives a spurt of water, so it kind of cools the air down. But I've not got the air blower, the water blower on. But it works. You know, if I can put ice in it and stuff, and it really does cool it down a lot. I should have actually last night, but filled up the ice tray in it and put it away. And put it in the freezer, so today, when it got too hot, I could just whack that in. And then within a few minutes, it's like, you know, maybe 5 degrees blowing out of the blower there. But then again, it's not a lot, and I didn't pay much for it, so, and it works. I know. You know, it was a Temu purchase, so it literally cost me about £3. But I said to the wife, with our condition, maybe in this heat, we should properly get an aircon system. Even if we just get one, and like get a half decent one, so maybe spend £100 on one. And have it in the middle of the flat and just have it do it in water rooms.
Matt, caught that speed.
Oh, you've caught up, okay. Yeah, so just basically buy one half decent one. I say half decent one, £100 is a half decent one. If anything under that, you're still buying a cheap one. And like I say, hopefully it's a condenser one as well. So what I mean by condenser one is basically it's an aircon unit and it uses a water reservoir which recycles, and basically it runs through like a cooler. So it sucks the water up, runs through a cooler, runs down through the thing. The fan blows through it like a radiator and blows out super cold temperature water. The water then runs back into the reservoir, and it recycles. A one full pot should last all night. And if you want it super cold, what you can do is, you know, the camping ice blocks, add a couple of them to it. So the water's already super cold by the time it goes up to be cool again. Just drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. If you're wondering why or how I'm retaining my speed going downhill with something on the back. It's called a retarded gearbox. So literally as soon as you set a speed, I don't have any variation either side on the settings. So literally once it tries to force its way over the speed, it goes, oh, no, can't do that. And puts the brakes on for me. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Waterloo. Okay, one small job after this, probably about 600 miles, and then, yeah, that should be on. And we shall see you later on at about 1 o'clock for a bit of roadcraft. Worked out quite nicely, in fact, because I'm just starting to get hungry for breakfast. I've not really had any. I've had a few biscuits with me coffee, that's about it. It's a bit warm now for coffee. But coffee! Mama!
They say drinking something hot and it refreshes it.
Yeah, bullshit. Well, it's almost the same as what people, you know, oh, if you have a hot curry, drink tea, it's good for you. No, it fucking ain't. It fucking pulls your mouth even more. The only thing I've really found with a curry is milk or like a fizzy pop. Any fizzy pop, just the bubbles from the fizzy pop can cool your mouth down quite a bit. Hey Vortex, how you doing, buddy? Guys and girls, Vortex 1701. He's still part of the Feature Glitch team, guys, so go check him out. It's too hot to work. Yeah, I know the feeling, dude. And yeah, every Wednesday you can catch him doing his RPM League on iRacing. And every so often you'll find him doing endurance races as well on the weekend.
Why have I got to go sleep?
Oh, yes, you've not turned mandatory thingy off for this game, have you?
Oh, shite.
Guys, 1.6 update. Make sure you check your settings in game. They have turned on mandatory brakes because obviously now you can either have a mandatory brake or a brake that you set. So if you're playing it in single player, instead of just having a 9-hour off, you can have a 10-hour off or an 11-hour off, and so forth. So make sure you check your settings. Do you want me to slow down so you can pull over and uncheck it?
Yes, please.
Bit better than 60. Which is back. Ba, ba, ba. But how you doing, buddy? Hopefully in about 6 days' time, mate, I should be ordering an R9 with a KS wheel and a CS wheel. I'm hoping the guy goes for my bid because it's on eBay. I was going to get a 12, but then I spoke to Chaos, and Chaos said at the moment the R9's good enough. A lot more power than what he's used to with the R5, and I'm like, okay, I kind of don't want the power, I just want the fidelity of feel with the higher powered wheel. And yeah, it comes with a KS and a CS, which is a bonus. Which means the wife can have my ES wheel if she wants my R5. She says she does, but obviously the wheel that's worth more is the R5 compared to the T300. So yeah, well, I shall have to have another conversation with her when the new bits come. Wow, that was freaking loud. What was loud? Whoa. The thunder. Mm-hmm. We've not got any. We've not had any, I don't think, down the southwest. We're due for some. think we're due for some Monday or Tuesday, I think. So Monday or Tuesday, if we get any thunder, I won't be streaming. Also, guys, on I think it's Monday, I've said I'm going to do it. Hunter Call of the Wild. I've got 2 Peru DLCs to give away the next time we play. So anybody not got the Peru DLC for Hunter Call of the Wild, make sure you're about the next time I play that game. Would you like the lightning too? Lightning don't bother me, mate. Lightning really don't bother me. I quite like looking out the window at it. Except if it's fork lightning when it chases you up the road. That's a bit scary. And it did do that once, chasing me up the road. Or it seemed like it was chasing me up the road, you know what I mean? I just might have been going in the same direction it was heading at the same time. Probably somebody coming towards us, or somebody coming behind you. Closing speeds are a bit too fast. I think he's in front. He is in front, parked up on the other side of
He's
the
in
road.
front. You can put your foot down now.
Put foot down now. Okay, speeding up 70. Whoa, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll screw you up. She's a man-eater. Like I say, if SR did come to me and go, would I come back? There would be a few things that I would like to see happen differently in opposed to the way they deal with me. But they more suit the music I play. That's why it would be a hard decision. You know, all of the presenters basically do similar kind of shows, and yeah, one of the good things. That's why I say it'd be a difficult decision. There would have to be a few apologies as well from their side, the way I've been treated. And I know that would never happen, in
No.
ways, because the leader of SR is very proud of himself about what he's made over there. And to be honest, I would be. You know, if I made a radio station like that and it had a good following in game, out of game, whatever, and it's now kind of heading in the right direction in terms of maybe being a full publicized radio station. The only thing it really would need to do is something that they're not going to do. And you're going to go, what's that? Full sponsorship. They will not do it. What I mean by full sponsorship, guys, is full publicized ads that people pay for. And they won't do it. SR relies a lot on now merch sales. And the fact that the 2 guys in charge basically pay for the license. Where you going, Wish?
Come on. My wheels started going to the left. Or right. Yeah, right.
Uh-huh. But like I say, if it did happen and Rick came to me and apologized for the actions and shit and sort of backed me more as a presenter and, you know, actually came to me and, you know, when they accused me of stuff, had the proof ready to hand, which they should have done anyway, it would be a long thought process to say yes. But like I say, he's a proud guy and it probably never happened, but hey, I can only hope that maybe Maybe one day it maybe happens. I don't know. Like I say, the guys over at TIS FM are very welcoming and stuff, but a lot of the presenters play a lot of remix, high energy stuff, and when I come on and play my stuff, it's sort of like, you know, you kind of go, what the fuck's this shit? Because you're used to listening to club and stuff. Folks, sorry for the truck drivers here in Scotland in the early hours of this morning. Well, you say that. Some truck drivers actually fucking like it. You know, I bet when Sandy puts his video out, I bet Sandy's like fucking laughing and joking about it. I never miss one of his VODs. Same as I never miss any of Tim's VODs. I know very different people, very different ways of thought process in their trucking antics. You know, we know him is more the YouTuber than trucker, but to say he's not a trucker either isn't exactly true either, because he does do a bit of trucking. He's got his own way of dealing with things, you know, and doing things. And it's just different. It's not wrong, it's just different. You know, I never missed an episode from I know, totally different person now. I never miss a new episode of Farmhand from Scroft. You know, every time there's a new episode, I'm watching it. Anytime he does a real life Farmhand, I watch the episode. It's a lot of fun. I mean, there's one guy I don't like very much. The guy on TikTok called, what's the fuck's he called? Ode Edit something or other. There's a lot of opinions on what people think that truckers and shit are doing. And yeah, sometimes he's spot on, sometimes he's like, there's something you go, no, that's not right, mate. It's just the way you would like to see it, that's not fucking law. The S-Series is getting done. I wonder what it's going to be like. He's doing a replica of his R. The one that's been done and already gone to Cine, he went to Cine with. His other one, he's getting almost an exact copy of what was done. That's the intention. So he has a very unified looking, I don't know, fleet, if as it were. So with the modded truck with the V8 in the middle of it, that when it's done will be painted in that exactly the same. Seems a bit weird. What seems a bit weird? Having a unified set of graphics? No, that's how companies work, mate. That's just like Eddie Stobart when they were around, having totally different graphics for all their trucks. It wouldn't work. You know, if you had 3 trucks turn up with 3 different graphics, you go, who the fuck are these bunch of clowns? It's a bit different if, say, you had a working truck and a show truck. The downside is when the working truck's off the road, are you using the show truck to do your work with? Well, somebody like Trucker Tim is going to have to use the updated truck to work with, because he's got no other truck to work with unless somebody lends him a truck. And then with his squirrel moment, should we call him, you know, how long's the truck going to be in paint and whatever he's got to do with it? I mean, hopefully they fix the ignition on it, whatever's wrong with the ignition. Is that super annoying when if he stays out one night and he wakes up next morning, all he gets is ticking, ding, ticking, ticking, ticking. Fucking super annoying for him. I mean, for us watching, it's a laugh. We're like, hey, broke down. But for him, it must be super annoying, especially when he's delivering something and the thing won't turn over. That's got to be super depressing. You know, he's in front of a potential customer, and the fucking truck won't start. But like I say, it is what it is. You know, like I say, him and Sandy are totally different types of truckers. You know, with Sandy, it's more, I want to do the job. The job means more than the stream. La 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 la. Although, you know, when he came down to Truckfest Devon, he made a lot of money through merch. It all started from Tipper Job, I think. Yeah, he started on tippers, and then he went data shredders, and then he bought his own truck and YouTubed it and became a YouTuber. And then obviously he is who he is now. Which is why a few weeks ago when he was doing one of his, I don't know what you want to call it, podcast, whatever, IRL streams, he was actually back doing tippers. And occasionally does work for data shredders. So he's got links to his old way of life if he needs work. If he needs that work. The thing is, the YouTube is there to top up and to augment whatever the salary is from the company. I mean, you take it now, he's got obligations. He's got, what, 2-3 employees doing lots of different things. He's got to pay them. You got to pay them, people. You know? I mean, he's just done the living trailer and sold that, but there needs a few bits and pieces to it. You know, I thought the caravan was the carpenter's fucking caravan, but it turns out it wasn't. It was Tim's. You know, because Tim's just raffled that off. It's yeah. I think he should have kept the living trailer. I think he should have kept it, made it into a proper fucking living trailer, and took it places like Cine and stuff. And basically gone, look, we've got Bengineer and the guy that does the wood. This is what these guys can do if you want them to do it. And really, really show it off. Take it to Cine, take it to Assen, take it to the UK truck shows and go, look, this is what these people can do if you really want the work done. The only thing is, it takes time to make it. But yeah, I think you should have kept it. Really do. You feel sorry for Bengineer? What, when he raffled the van? I mean, he's got a new van now, but yeah, that was just all of a sudden fucking raffling it off. But then I suppose, in a way, they didn't really need such a big van. I mean, when did they put shit in it for Bengineer to do breakdowns and shit with? Never. You know, when did Bengineer have to put a load of stuff in the back of that van? Virtually never. Except when they went to shows and he put a load of merch in it. He still works for Tim, mate. They in a lot of the episodes they say he works on his own. He doesn't. He works for Tim. You know, Bengineer may be going out and getting his own work, but ultimately he works for Tim. It's Tim's shed, Tim's tools. He works for Tim. No matter how they spin it. You know, all the GoPros and stuff that Bengineer uses now, they're all Tim's. Yeah, sometimes I bet, but that's part of the fun. That's part of the fun of watching them do what they do. Is, you know, Tim's indecisive. Bengineer just wants a clear yes or no before he starts building something, because obviously once Ben starts building something, that's it. That's the way it's got to go. Otherwise, it's hours down the toilet. It's very similar to the way, maybe without obviously all the big punch-ups and fights, I don't know if you've ever watched American Chopper, you know, how that started off. Obviously that was a father and son business, and this is sort of like two mates going at it, without the big screaming matches.
But that was the entertainment part of it, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it is. It was the. I mean, it's like. I mean, I watched a podcast with Paul Jr. the other week, and that's exactly what he said. You know, people tuned in, even though it was a real argument. People tuned in to see those arguments within a family-run business. That yes, they tuned in to see what we were making, but ultimately they tuned in to see how does this family cope with a high-stress business. And that's the way that they cope with it. They screamed and shouted at each other, threw chairs around to you know, crashed each other through fucking studded walls, just to chill out. I would guess Luke's been to the shop and now he's gone to sleep.
Lucky fucker.
That Volvo BFH, I'd be going. Oh, the Volvo that they've done the V8 upgrade on, that one. That's purely going to be a show truck, dude. Yeah, that's purely going to be a show truck, that one. What gets me why they're doing the S and the R, like show truck quality. I would literally be putting one of them to a working day truck. Like the better one of them that can pull nearly everything and do everything, I would be using that for my working day truck. The other one would be kind of a show truck that I'd take with the V8 on once it's fucking ready. And yeah, it wouldn't get used for nothing else except maybe if the other one needed a 12 weekly and it was going to be a day or two.
I can make this my last job, innit?
No worries.
What is it, 9:30 now? Yeah.
Yeah, coming up to. Going to be 9:30 by the time we get the end of the job. Like I say, I'm not going to be on much longer, mate. One little job maybe, and that'll be about it.
I'm
You're
feeling the heat.
Yeah, it's getting warm, mate. It's getting warm.
When you got three screens looking at you and they're going, oh. And I'm sitting right next to a window as well with a curtain shut, but I can still feel the heat come through it.
Yeah. I've got a window right to my right hand side with a curtain over the top of it. Yeah. And the main window over to my left has got my green screen in front of it. Thing is going to be insane inside and out. Well, when they finally do the interior of the one that he's just updated, or of the V8 one, whatever he's going to do, as long as he makes up his mind about what he wants, will look awesome. Because he's got some good ideas of what he wants to, you know, design. You know, he just doesn't make up his mind. And then when he sees it done, he's like, oh, I don't really like that, and he changes it. But to get that Volvo done, he kind of needs to stop updating his other trucks and get Bengineer free from all of his obligations now to be able to finish it. But it just goes to show you how much over the top somebody like Trucker Tim is making through Twitch. Not Twitch, YouTube and merch. being able to get all this extra stuff, pay employees, get machinery in. Which is why I've always said, if one of our guys, when he does his IRO trucking on Twitch, if he'd just get maybe the like an iPad or something with a better maybe 5G person to output his streams on, so that the quality would be better, he would be up there with people watching IRO trucking. And I'm talking about Basma 24. But a lot of the places that he goes, he just runs out of signal. And it becomes very, very choppy. And I think that's kind of the reason why a lot of people go, do you know what? Can't watch this anymore. But if it weren't for that, I think he'd be very, very popular. I mean, I've seen people who do IRO trucking streams be like 200 plus viewers, and they don't really do much. They just drive their truck and occasionally reply to chat. They're not really doing a lot more than that, you know. As a game streamer, I interact more than some do. Some of the IRO truckers do. But it's not real, you know? But saying that, when I went up to Borat's place, you know, I had 30 of you watching me drive up to his place. So, yeah, you know. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. No worries, dude. Welcome back anytime. To be honest, I might end stream here as well after this one's over with, and go and see if I can cool down, ready for later. I will be streaming Truckfest Edinburgh when it comes up. Nice. Thank you for the sub over on YouTube, whoever that was. Appreciate you. Anvar, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Once again, guys, if we can get up to 500 subs on YouTube, we can go monetized over there. What that will mean for the channel is, if we get any payouts at all from YouTube, it will go into what the pot is all about, which is to for upgrades, DLCs, giveaways. You know, everything goes back into what I do as a streamer. And you don't pay for you don't even pay for a half of the equipment when I buy equipment. You only really put forward a third. I could stream for the next year and take all the money, and we still not be even. And you can see me too. Really? Will we be scared? Will we be scared? Do we need to go run and hide? What do you mean, cheeky fucker? Nothing about being cheeky, dude. How many times do you come in the stream and immediately insult us? You know? The other day he came in, morning ladies! Do I look like a fucking lady? Don't answer that.
Not gonna say a word.
Said this before, guys. It's called banter. If you can't stand the banter, yeah, don't give any.
Do one. I just block, you know. I just go.
Yeah. If you can't
you
stand
know.
if you can't stand the banter, yeah, see you later. Because at some point, I'm gonna give you some banter. And I don't rule anybody out from the banter either. If you even if you say something in chat that I can banter off of, that'll be the trigger. And that's kind of what I do. Sometimes I can go a bit over the top, but it's all meant for a laugh. Banter is content, yes indeed.
It is.
You're absolutely
bit of
correct.
content.
Banter is content. As long as it's taken in the same way as it's meant to go out, as everybody's having fun. You know what I mean? The trouble is when somebody takes your banter as the other, and because it happens sometimes some things that you say, even if it's in other chats, can be taken in the wrong context, and you kind of insult somebody. Everything I say in a stream, whether it be my stream or anybody else's, is all meant to be banter. So please take it as such. If you have a problem with what I've said, DM me. I've got no problem with it. You know? I got a problem with it, with you coming in, with you DM me and going, "Oh Matt, I think you're a bit over the top there when you said la 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 la," and I'll go, you know, I'll probably mess you back if you mess me in the right light. I will probably mess you back. I apologise if I offended, but it's meant as banter. Everything is meant as banter. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can visualise the banter because the camera's on me. So I can visualise the banter for you, and I can laugh as well, which will mean it's banter. Whereas obviously if I'm in another stream and it's text, you can't really tell that I'm laughing at you or laughing with you. So, you know, writing something can be taken totally different. I get that. But yeah, if you've got a problem, just DM me and say, "Look, I think you're a bit over the top there." I'll go, "It was banter, mate. If you didn't take it as such, do apologise. But it was all meant as banter." And hopefully, maybe next time you'll take it as in the light it was meant to be taken as. Anyways, guys, that's it. That's the end. We'll see you again at 1 o'clock for some Roadcraft. It'll be Roadcraft with Kev at 1. Hopefully, I get to cool down a bit. I might be using the avatar though, instead of my camera. I've got a new avatar as well, different from yesterday. And hopefully you guys enjoy that. Today's trucking was a lot of fun. Thank you very much to Music Man Luke and Welsh that came out for a drive. And don't forget, guys, if you want to be part of this fun-loving VTC, there is the advert. We are taking drivers on. We are starting to do mileage again in August. Minimum will be 500 miles, and with a 3-month inactive period. Basically, if you're part of the 3-month inactive period, what will happen, guys, is you might get excluded from the VTC, but you won't be part of the cooldown to redo your thing. You'll be able to come back straight away, and then obviously be active again. So you won't be part of that. But guys, once again, thank you very much for joining me. You guys on YouTube, love you, bye. Because there is no raid out.
Matt, I shall catch you soon.